Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Hijinks and Handlebars.
Woo!
Teddy's gone. An actual Play Kids on Bikes tabletop live stream with QueueTimes.
Woo, Sam is right here next to me, he is.
If this is your first time joining us, then that's cool. Feel free to watch the entire episode. We are in Season 2. This is our third episode of Season 2. So there might be some things that are confusing, but don't worry about it. It should be fun, and if this grabs you, then you can find all of our previous episodes on QueueTimes' main YouTube channel in a playlist called Hijinks and Handlebars. You can also find that playlist by typing in bit.ly/handlestream, capital H, capital S. We won't be in the chat, but somebody from QueueTimes will intermittently be in the chat. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, so they might not get back to you right away if you message something or post something, but they will be there, and then afterwards we will read the chat. So if there's anything that you want the cast and myself to see, we will. So your messages don't go unread. On top of that, I want to do some thank yous at the top here. A big thank you to Hunters Entertainment for publishing Kids on Bikes and also for giving me these dice that have skulls on them. And also the backpack behind me. And a big thank you to QueueTimes, of course, Krug, Indigo, and T.S. Quint for everything that you do. Thank you to Tana Mato, the artist who did the original overlay that this overlay is now based off of, and also our Arc 1 and Arc 2 posters. Also, thank you to Mysterious Person who's doing Arc 3 poster. I can't wait to see it. So thank you for that. And
not mysterious to us. We know who it is.
Yeah, we know who it is.
But to all but one of you, it's a mystery.
And then also, at the top here, I just want to say this show is about, as a whole, is about these kids in a small town called Bald, where mysterious things are happening and occurring, and they face them. And so far, less mysterious things I think have been happening. I don't know a single mysterious thing that has happened in at least 900 episodes.
I mean, actually, the thing is, you do know, but our characters don't know. So that's like an interesting statement you just made, because literally, it's a lie.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true that it's a lie.
But sometimes we peddle in lies. We're storytellers, and not all stories are true.
The thing that is the truth, though, is that I am William, they, them, and I am the GM for Hijinks and Handlebars.
And I am Jonas Newhouse, he, him, or they, them, and I play Derry Nazari, the 11-year-old, on Hijinks and Handlebars.
That is Sam, he, him, and he plays Tedward Take Thompson.
12.
12, also he, him.
My name is Franny, and I'll be playing Gertie Fox. We are both she, her. I am not 13, but Gertie is.
Are you sure? You sounded hesitant.
Sometimes I don't know.
Not 13.
Sometimes I don't know.
A lot of people have been asking. I'm not 13 years old. Okay?
Cool. Hi, I'm Spencer LaBelle. They, them, or he, him. I am 13 years old. Sorry. Frankie Fox is 9 years old, so a little older than me. He, him.
Great.
Yeah. Just yes.
Yes.
Well, we can all agree that yes.
And as storytellers, we're nothing but truthiness, baby.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So, what very quickly happened last time on Hijinks and Handlebars?
Boom.
Everyone, we started with a dinner at the Nazari place where everyone didn't know who Teddy was, and that was very difficult for Teddy because these were all people that effectively he knew and loved, and they'd just see him as a stranger now. So Derry tried to help calm that anxiety, both between Teddy and the Nazari family and just between Derry and Teddy, make sure that Teddy was okay. And that dinner started rough, but ended up being very lovely, and everyone quickly became joyful that Teddy was there.
Yeah.
Gertie took BB and was getting ready to go out into the woods with Declan and Harini, was playing around, and BB was clearly seemingly trying to bark and use her powers again, and they were not there. Declan and Harini showed up, and they ended up having a conversation with Gertie about where their friendships and relationships were and where they would like them to go and the possibilities in the future, based on the complication of them not only being teens and kids, but also that they have had two timelines of experience that are sort of butting heads, but also like cohesive together that they need to work through. You can take BB out now if you want, or shove
No,
her.
I'm just trying to put her in without making noise.
Huh.
Hey, hold for BB.
Hold on. Yeah,
Hold for BB?
Let's just get her set. Is that working? Sure.
Yeah.
That reads.
Frankie.
I wish the camera can see BB's muff and tub right now because this is really cute.
Frankie, though, was grabbing Shay Nakazawa and...
I interrupted. Hello.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
Cool. I think they're much better friends in this timeline.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that. And I think Shay would also agree with that if Shay knew there was another timeline. But grabbed Shay Nakazawa, went into Declan's treehouse without permission, which Shay was iffy about, and started to jot down what is going to be the next great graphic novel of our time, I believe. Frankie recounting the stories of everything that had happened to them in the previous timeline, and Shay drawing it and helping to flesh it out. In that process, it was becoming clear to Shay that Frankie was a little distressed by the things that he was saying, or at least that Shay thought he was coming up with on the spot. And so Frankie worked through a bit of that, and then BB just wouldn't stop barking.
And Sam was here the whole time.
Sam was here the whole time.
The whole dang time.
Yes. So Frankie and Shay were just... Frankie was just trying to get across the ideas. I'll wait for a second.
Hold for BB. Hold for BB.
Hold for BB, please.
Hold for BB.
Oh no, she teleported. Hold on, Yeah.
That's a lot of lasers.
That's a lot of lasers. Teddy, watch out! Watch out! BB's teleporting like everywhere.
Hold for BB.
There's no reason to be silent and cautious. We the dog. We are the dog.
We are the dog.
Hey, we introduced you already, but you're welcome to do something else.
Wait.
Hello. I'm here. That's all.
As they have been the whole time.
Great introduction. Okay, cool. No, yeah. All right. That's a great sweater, by the way.
Thank you.
So, the Nazris had finished their dinner. Yeah. Teddy and Derry had a band jam session with Neda, and that went great. And then Derry said a nice fond farewell for a moment to Teddy as the Nasri family was getting settled in to watch Stand By Me. We also made a big goof about Stand By Me, Stand By We, and Stand By 3, the two sequels to Stand By Me. Yeah. I just thought I'd make a mention in here.
Which I would watch.
Would I?
I would make you. I would make sure.
Stand By Me in this timeline is just the Fast and Furious franchise. They're actually working on Stand By Me 4, title TBD.
I think Jaws is a good comparison because Jaws 1 is like known as it's like Criterion.
Or the Titanic, which has sequels.
Does the Titanic have?
It has one.
It had a second one.
Is it only one?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's just one sequel.
Whereas Jaws has like literally
But in
like
this
14
timeline,
are we counting the Sharknado series as like sequels?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But I am counting the Meg. So anyway, basically, Teddy then was getting ready to leave. Andolin showed up. They were chilling outside. Andolin was ecstatic that she was still alive. And then Dake and Jordan rode down the street and accosted the two of them and were basically like, who's this nerd? Because they didn't know who Teddy was. And Andolin was like, this is my new brother, and I'm going to kick your ass. And they were like, yeah, whatever, and started riding away. And then Teddy stopped them and said, magic is real and the bullies have superpowers. And there was a moment, and Dake just said, you're weird, and was like, what's your name? I'm going to beat you up at school. And moved on from there. Then Andolin and Teddy decided to go get burgers and get a hold of everybody so they can go get burgers. And in the woods, Declan, Harini, and Gertie were out. They went out to the bridge above the river and sat there and threw wish stones into the river as the moon lined up perfectly, shining all the way down. And they also then jumped into the river and kind of skinny dipped a little bit. and made their way back to join everyone for burgers, all while having a lovely, lovely YA novel experience. Frankie then had a run-in with someone, a mysterious figure.
You said there were no mysteries.
With a not mysterious figure, with a nondescript figure that came into Declan's treehouse and did something and then left. Frankie tried to run after this person.
I had forgotten about that.
Frankie tried to run after this person, got out to see their white pick-em-up truck leaving, and tried to levitate it off the ground, like telekinesis, to slam it back down, and thought for a moment that it worked, but then it didn't. But at the same time in the woods, BB just started barking and barking and barking in a different direction, and nobody knows why, and is also not mysterious.
Wait,
Finally,
say that last part again.
everyone converged at the foxhole where the parents were drunk, and they had a nice moment there. There was a clothing montage with Harini and Declan and Gertie, and then we booked it to the Balderdash, which is the retro burger place in town, where Derry had already seated himself and got all of the other seats collected so they could all walk in and see presents in front of them that Derry had gotten. Teddy opened up drumsticks that they're electronic and you can play them anywhere as long as you have headphones or whatever. And then everyone else opened their presents to find small metal clothespins, like heavy duty clothespins, and to signify the clothespin crew. And
Season 1.
and as they all came together in this wonderful moment, Andolin made a short speech about how they had saved the town and possibly the world, and that this was a moment that they would have never gotten in either timeline if it wasn't for them. And as the camera pulled out and we saw them,
Diner.
and we saw them in Balderdash, we kept going into the woods where we saw the chest and a mysterious figure. Not mysterious.
A normal figure.
A normal figure.
Average figure.
Open the chest and pull somebody out.
An average person out of the average
Just
chest.
a normal, regular.
Santa X.
I like that.
Santa
I like
X
what
canon.
Franny has said just now.
So,
Santa X.
it's canon now that Santa X is an interdimensional hopping figure.
And that's the chimney. It's like
Wait, is it
Wow.
the chimney or is it the big red bag? He can
Or-
just pull whatever.
It's the chimney.
Including
'cause
himself? Or
It's like Mary Poppins' bag where there's no bottom.
I buy it.
So
I think it really Santa X power lies in where people believe Santa X's power in. So people think Santa comes down chimneys, so that's how Santa X can port through chimneys. But because so much weird shit has happened with the chest, now it's become another accessible portal for Santa X.
Okay.
Canon.
Listen, we're gonna find out.
Can Santa come out of an oven?
If you believe.
If you clap hard enough.
Oh no.
Too hard. You've killed
You
Santa.
killed Santa.
You clapped too
but
hard.
you've saved
What
a
if you
fairy.
clap? What if with Tinkerbell?
That's a real Trolley problem.
Kill Santa, save a fairy.
Yeah, what if you with Tinkerbell you clapped so you had to clap a certain amount, if you clapped too hard she'd just explode.
Don't
The
overcharge
light
her!
inside her would just burn so much.
I mean, if you think about the real life parallel that Tinkerbell represents as a person who thrives on attention, if you get enough, it becomes destructive.
Okay, I've been forgetting to do this kind of thing, but I do want a content warning at the top. This is pretty much entirely improvised. So I never know what's going to be in the episode. We never know what we're going to say exactly. So just be warned. We do get into mature content. In the past, we've dealt with death and slightly dipping into gore and violence to children and that kind of thing. Depression and anxiety. Loss of animals.
Loss of siblings.
Harm to animals as well. That kind of stuff. So. Just be aware that those things can happen. If you ever need to step out during the live stream, or if you're watching these on the VODs, feel free to do that. You can get a hold of us on Twitter if you don't feel like you can continue watching the entire rest of the episode, but you still want to keep up. And Twitter or Instagram, I should say. Get a hold of one of us and say, this is where I left off. Can you please tell me what happened without these things that I don't want to know? And we'll try to fill in as much as we can.
Yeah.
And also, we have a subreddit.
Yeah.
So join the subreddit.
Yeah.
I've been requested to mention the subreddit, and I agree. I should mention the subreddit because
Yeah.
I like that we have a subreddit.
Wait, is this like
You
a
can-
kids on bike subreddit
No,
or a
it's a
high
Hijinks-
It's
it's
a
a
Hijinks Handlebars subreddit.
We have a Hijinks Handlebars subreddit.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm not on it much, but I feel like I'm the closest to being on it. Maybe unless you're on it a
I'm
lot.
pretty
but, like,
sure Captain Swift is the one who made it.
I think
Yes.
so. Yeah.
So thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can also go read a theory that I posted from season
That's
1
right, you
where I
did.
thought something was happening that maybe was, well, it wasn't really happening. But it's a good theory. Listen, it's well
If you like
researched.
good theories that happen to be wrong, check it out. It is good.
It's been 2 months since April 15th. That day, that Saturday. All of you have been finishing out your school year, and you're well into summer now, about halfway through. Teddy, you did not get to attend the rest of the school year because logistically, with some paperwork stuff that your fathers needed to work out, it wouldn't be something that they could do until next year, so you'll just start up school next year. This is something that you know. So you've been mostly at home alone, doing whatever it is you've been doing, which we can get into in a moment.
Okay.
But basically, yeah, you're in the heat of summer. For the past about week, you have been out camping with the foxes,
Cool.
and it is now July 4th. So
Woo.
you know that this evening, for like kind of dinner, there's going to be a cookout, like barbecue thing, where all of your families are going to converge together. The Nasris, the Thompsons are going to show up and have like a big sort of like July 4th bash, and then go to a separate area, like of a clearing in the woods, and shoot off fireworks.
I've never really thought about it until this moment, but 4th of July has got to be Frankie's favorite holiday.
Oh
yeah.
By a long
I
Yeah.
can't imagine it not being so.
So, how about we go around here? Teddy, what have you been doing in the interim? Like, there are things that we've talked about. Any of them you don't want to mention, that's fine with me, but go ahead.
So I think Teddy primarily has been, he's had a lot of free time, and even as much as Derry, Frankie, and Gertie, try to hang out with him outside of school, there's been like large chunks of his days where he just has been kind of on his own. We also talked about briefly that his dads are like kind of doting on Andalyn a lot because she's returned from the dead.
Yeah.
It's understandable. But I think Teddy has had a lot of time to himself, and I think he's been spending a lot of that time researching the inconsistencies between this bald and the one he's from. Trying to find, like, because everyone else, at least in his close circle, seems to have like these double memories.
Yeah.
Where they sort of remember the things that are different. So I think he's trying to like learn as many of those as he can to try to like
Gotcha.
fit in a little bit.
Yeah, and I will say the more Teddy looked into it, the more he would realize that like really so little has changed.
Yeah.
Like so little. There are like some drastic things that feel like they've changed, but it is
It's not It's a Wonderful Life.
it's primarily been around like your friend group
Yeah.
almost, like for the most part.
And I think like even though they're tiny things, like I think Teddy is like latching on to them. Like he's like, oh, did you know like
Did you know? No, I didn't.
Yeah, like did you know like the green streak isn't a thing anymore?
yeah, did you guys know that he never became the green streak because I mean you haven't done that to him yet, Frankie.
Right? I don't even know if I'm even going to go to the 5th grade. Like, I already feel like I've learned everything school's going to teach me.
Yeah.
I'll be Green Streak.
Oh, hang
what
on.
we're talking about?
I chuck a marker in here. That's a 1. Hang on, give me a few
Yeah,
tries.
well, you go to do it, and like as you're reeling back, you get your own face.
Oh.
Green streak.
Green Streak. Green Streak. Green Streak. And this is, of course, outside of school, so all the other kids are gathering as well.
Suddenly, you're in school. You're in your underwear. Everyone's pointing and laughing at you.
You wake up. We're all over you chanting Green Streak in your room.
What has my hubris brought upon me?
Anything else, Teddy?
Yeah, so Teddy has also been, Teddy hasn't been sleeping super well. And has been spending a lot of nights just kind of like wandering the woods. Like I think with his metal detector, but not really metal detecting. Really just like being out in the woods.
Okay. Derry, what have you been up to?
Derry has been, during the days as much as he can, focusing on getting Teddy kind of caught up as much as possible on the music game, and getting Mom Strength like really established in this timeline, which is now like shifting towards being again a Derry and Teddy focused thing with Gary Gavalter like supporting.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it looks like now, but that's like been as much time as possible. He's been working on that. And has also been, as was sort of led up to in the last few episodes, been training with Taryn.
Oh.
He, for like the last couple of months, so he's like just past the like introductory like stages. He has the basics of whatever Taryn can teach him down right now. And then he also hasn't, he hasn't been sleeping a lot. I was going to say, so it's interesting that you said that, but that's because he's been on his computer just like on forums and like passing memes to Larry Gazari and just like Googling or big oneing things, researching things on the big one that are interesting to him, and just like being that kid, you know.
That moment when you have a bit that like just isn't the best, but you've already committed to it.
Talking about the big one?
Yeah.
Frankie?
That's the big one.
Yeah.
Well, Frankie,
I will say you are in school.
yeah, I mean, finishing out 4th grade has been a novel experience. Definitely has gone through it in a lackadaisical fashion. You know, I've already taken these tests. I am the veritable king of the 4th graders, if you will. We have also decided, and we are prepping for, this is the summer, that we are jumping the gorge. Picture it. There's going to be fireworks, bands playing, fireworks. Well, band playing. There's going to be Mom Strength.
Yeah.
There's going to be fireworks.
Food.
There's yeah.
And if I recall correctly, you're doing this July 5th, right?
That's kind of the objective. We were going for the 4th, but it was kind of like it wasn't until like
Oh my god.
through
so
most
in 10
of-
episodes.
oh yeah. According to our rate of progress, approximately. Chad Chin for Arc 7. Frankie jumps the gorge. But yeah, we've been prepping up. You know, it's time. We have had many failures. We have had many failures due to one from our experiences. So we're rebuilding the ramp and making it bigger, making it better, and yeah. Been hanging out with Shay a little bit, been continuing to develop that and trying to like make like cool comics because it'll be the next great American graphic novel, as we've already established. And I think Shay is just a little bit scared of Frankie, which is actually, I think, the ideal state for more than Frankie.
More so in awe, wouldn't you say?
I think it should be a combination
Like
of
a
fear.
terrified awe.
I want you to be afraid of how odd you are odd. You are aw.
Gertie.
Well, besides finishing up school, which she got all A's, naturally.
Wow. Oh yeah, me too. I just didn't want to bring it up.
I got F's for Frankie.
Have you taken all the tests before?
It's a power play.
Has been spending a lot of time with Declan and Harini and BB. She's been training BB to be an assassin. No.
I would say like by this time, like BB is.
I mean, she could be in a dog show
Yeah.
and get all A's
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, I think BB's like very obedient now.
Skilled
Yes.
at his dog.
Yes.
So what we really want to do is, BB doesn't really have the opposable thumbs, but we want to be able to train her so the next time we have to, fight bullies and monsters and stuff, that way she can hold the gun.
I mean, it's gotten to the point really where Gertie could give BB a certain look, and BB knows.
To kill.
Declan and Harini and Gertie have been building a fort out in the woods.
Fort Frankie.
Inspired by Declan's blueprints of his treehouse. It's a very elaborate fort, and it's kind of in a trench. So it's like if you can picture a circle, they dug a trench first, started building this fort, and then they have something that goes over it.
Would it
to
be
hide
like?
it. Like, with leaves. It's like a grid system where they did mesh with dirt and leaves
it's
and
like
gravel.
You could probably make
Yes.
advantage of the natural terrain, because if the gorge is the widest part of, like, the natural crevasse, then you can go that in the very, like, narrow end as this stretches out, where rivers and erosion would have created a small, cozy area further away from all that.
We are going to just start building a small city underground
Jesus.
with lots of tunnels.
Declan's a
Is
very
this-
talented architect.
Is this something that Gertie has and Declan and have let the other people know about, or is it
Yeah.
a secret? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It is named Fort Frankie,
Yes, it can be named Fort Frankie.
as it should be, as all things should
Friends.
be. You should build it with my face on it.
Frankie just spray painted his name on one of the like big mesh parts.
Gertie has been sleeping super well, but with a catch that she's going to talk to Teddy.
Who's the catch? Sorry. Yeah. Move on.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
What I mean to say is Gertie has been sleeping and having dreams.
Great.
Uh-oh.
That are not mysterious and totally average.
Totally normal.
Cool. Gertie, you're in your room, and you are, like, on your bed, and BB is curled up at the end of your bed with you, but it's like your bed is floating in water, but you don't hear water. You don't necessarily see water, but, like, you can kind of feel yourself, like, tilting back and forth, like there are waves very slightly crashing against your bed, and your room is not there. You are in complete pitch darkness, just laying.
Can I move?
You can move.
With BB, I think Gertie climbs out of the bed and kind of starts walking into the darkness. And she calls out, Pappy! Pappy! It's me! Do you hear me?
A feather floats down just past your face and lands on the ground and creates ripples. But again, like, the ground doesn't even feel like water as you're walking. And then it sinks into the ground and it's gone.
Gertie's gonna crouch down almost as if she's about to do a plank on the ground, but and put both her hands and her whole body just flat against the ground, and like she wants to try and see if she can push her arm down through.
Grit.
11.
So you start pushing, and there's like a lot of resistance. It feels like you're just like pushing into a flat surface. There's no bowing. It doesn't feel like rubber or anything. It just feels like nothing. And then it's not like a quick, like you fall through, but then suddenly your hand just starts going into the ground.
I kind of wiggle it, and I have BB in my other arm. And I'm just gonna try and make this hole bigger to have us go through.
Yeah, you make yourself like go through, and like BB is still like holding there with you, and you're going, and when your face goes through it, suddenly you cannot see anything anymore, and your entire body like falls through, and then you can feel like space around you like closing in a little bit, but not like it's gonna crush you. and it doesn't feel frightening or anything. But it like holds you and like curls you into like a fetal position with BB, and then you're just there, and you can't even see your own body, and you can't see BB, but you can feel BB is there.
Well, I guess Gertie, as an experiment to see if she can hear her own voice, she just starts talking to BB. Like, BB, how you doing, girl? I think we're okay. Can I hear my own voice?
You can.
Okay. I think now instead of yelling out, I'm just going to keep thinking over and over, Pappy, I'm here. You can find me. Follow my voice.
And you are just there for what feels like an hour. Like nothing is changing, no matter what you say, no matter what you think. And then suddenly there's a split of just light that like opens up like suddenly, and you see like a figure in front of it silhouetted by this extreme light that reaches down. And Teddy, you are out in the woods. You are wandering, and it looks like it always has. But as you're walking further and further with your metal detector, you're noticing that through the woods, through the trees, even though it is dark out, so you wouldn't be able to see that far anyway, it's almost like between some of the trees, there's just a matte black, like nothing. And you keep walking, and you look around the tree, and you can see past it. And you look in front of you, and there's another, like almost like a matte black, like sheet, like something that's just kind of blocking off in these bordered tree areas. And the more and more you're walking forward, the more and more these things are popping up and like completely sectioning off in all these parts to the woods, until there is nothing except the path right in front of you and the path right behind you.
Teddy stops where he is and just like looks back and forth between the two paths.
When you look behind you, you see someone off in the distance step out from one of these matte sheets.
Teddy is going to roll flight. 10.
You're running away from it?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Yeah, so you start running, and you see, like, just as you're turning to run, you see this figure immediately start dashing towards you. And you run, and as you're running, you see that matte black, like, sheet-like material start at a centered point in the middle of this like hallway of trees you're running through, and it starts growing in a way that would seem like it was blocking you in.
Teddy stops and like checks over how close is this other figure by now?
You stop and you look back, and the distance has been like halved. So this person's like 20 feet away from you.
I have my metal detector.
You do.
Teddy turns around, puts his back, and backs as close as he can to this, what looks like a barrier, this like blackness, and just brandishes his metal detector out in front of him.
When you stop and you turn, the figure is like 5 feet away from you, just like immediately, like they had just teleported right in front of you, and it is Little Pete.
Teddy is gonna swing, like fight.
Yeah, you bring your metal detector back, and it's suddenly caught. And you look, and through that black sheet in the back, a hand has come out and grabbed it.
Teddy lets go of it immediately.
And other hands come out, almost like they're like crawling across the forest floor, and are like reaching for your legs.
Can I roll?
You should go with them.
Can I roll flight again?
You can.
I've let go of my metal detector at this point. 12.
12.
13,
You're running to 13.
Yeah, 13. Oh, right.
So you're running towards Little Pete,
I'm running.
or like through Little Pete.
My goal is to run through Little Pete.
You run through Little Pete, and you are running forward. And when you look behind you now, this like army, pretty much, of like this sheet that is like moving forward closer towards you, almost like a wall is pushing in on you. And these arms are like crawling along the other sheets of mat, like where the borders of the trees are hanging them. And they're crawling closer and closer and closer to you. But you're starting to make it a little ways away from them, but you're about to reach another mat section right in front of you, and it appears as though you are like boxed in.
Teddy is going to stop. Actually, can I roll brains on something real quick?
Yeah.
I want to see if Teddy thinks this is a dream.
Cool.
I was thinking the same thing if they pull this shit on me.
8.
Oh, well,
12.
12. Yeah, you, there's this thing that you can do where you count your fingers. And you have more fingers than you should.
Okay, then Teddy just stops where he is. Like I think just like sits like on the ground, or kind of like kneels down, just closes his eyes and just says, "It's not real. It's not. Yeah, I'm dreaming. It's not real."
You hear Dake Marin's voice, just like it was right next to your ear.
How? I'm gonna roll fight.
Okay.
1.
And what it says is, "Hey, Tank." And you feel that mat, the arms, like just wave crash into you, like from behind, but it doesn't like knock you forward. It just encompasses you. And you are in like pitch darkness for a moment, like with your eyes closed, and a slit of bright light slashes through right in front of you horizontally and opens, in a figure that you can't make out, silhouetted from behind, reaches in and grabs you. Gertie, you are standing in the shadow place, at least what you remember it to be like. The feeling is that the look is the same. It's completely barren. No one is there except BB at your feet. And then you see eyes off in the distance starting to move towards you, or at least what you think is towards you, because as you know, distance is very strange in the shadow place. These things are getting bigger, and you see more and more eyes, like a sea of eyes, very quickly approaching you. And some of the eyes look familiar to you.
Gertie knows this is absolutely a dream.
Sure.
Gertie starts expanding herself. And by that, I just mean she opens up her arms as if, like, welcoming this, like, wanting to scoop up this entire army. and bring it in.
Your arms like start extending, and they shoot out as wide as you feel like they need to go to wrap around and scoop up all of these figures and eyes that are moving towards you. And as they close the distance between you and them, you wrapping them together, you notice there is one body in it. And Teddy, you are scooped up out into light, and you can see Gertie in front of you holding you.
Gertie?
There's a pop. You both wake up in separate tents as Frankie is throwing firecrackers all over the place.
It's a Roman candle.
What?
Hey, boy, no, okay, not near the tents, not near the tents. Come on, let's go over there. We gotta be careful.
Careful is for other boys.
Well, I think careful is mostly for you. I think other boys, I don't know. I don't know if I'd have to tell them to be careful, but yeah.
I don't need careful.
But no, okay, everybody, hey, wake up.
Derry doesn't need careful. Derry, put me on your shoulders.
Oh, no, I'm not coming out for a minute.
Frankie's gonna climb onto Derry's tent.
Onto the tent.
So, yeah, this is a good time to say Derry is glamping, so I think it is conceivable that his tent could be climb-onable. Why not? I think it's got some
That's more than I expected.
stability.
Wait, what's glamping?
Glam camping. So he's got electricity and like a fancy tent.
Okay.
And that I guess maybe has a little more support, so that he probably made sure he brought one that Frankie could climb on without breaking.
It's
At
like
least without
air
breaking on
pump, so it
accident.
has that air pressure to support it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Frankie,
high
please. It's way louder in here than you think. Oh, no! Be careful.
It's 4th of July, which means fireworks,
Marcus.
fireworks, and fireworks.
Phoebe.
Yeah, that's what
Frankie
all
lights up a second.
That's what all of you
Yeah.
two are hearing. What do you do?
Gertie gets out of her sleeping bag and just starts getting dressed. And then she comes out of the tent.
I think Teddy's just like listening.
Okay, cool. Okay, everyone. Well, all right. We got breakfast ready. Rise and shine. It's 7 a.m. Come on, let's get going. Let's go on with the day. Everybody can learn a little lesson from Frankie. Not the Roman candles. Stop that.
He has one in his mouth that is like spinning the other like a baton.
Thank you, Gertie. Thank you. Let's settle for a moment. Okay, can we? Because we're gonna have plenty of fireworks and stuff to do for the rest of the day, especially tonight.
Farther from the tent. Tents. I'm worried about everyone.
Derry, you want to come on out,
No.
please?
No.
You've been in there for a couple.
We're gonna be making coffee.
I'm too young to drink coffee now.
Now, y'all were too young to drink coffee when you drank it before.
I think I proved that I was not. Listen, I appreciate the care, but I'm not going to come out until it's a little closer to my normal wake-up time. I'm simply not ready, Mrs. Fox.
All right, okay.
I will take my food in here, though.
Yeah.
I'll take his food up here.
Wait, no. I mean, I'll eat
Derry,
it.
what was the point of coming out camping / glamping with us if you're not gonna be social?
I'm being social.
You're not. I love seeing your beautiful face.
Well, let me get it on then. My beautiful face. Let me put my beautiful face on, and which will take like 2-3 hours. So just wait a little bit, and then you can see my beautiful face. We can talk. I'm still in bed, and I don't want to wake my legs up yet.
Are you actually in bed?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hey, I have a plan. I'm gonna hop off the side, and I'm gonna try to get my hands under it. I'm just gonna try and flip the tent.
Just make it a very high DC. I imagine it being a fairly large tent, and probably, like I said, it's very stable.
Oh yeah, well I got it too.
Yeah,
Can he flip himself?
You put your hands under it, like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do, and your hands get stuck. Because the air pressure from inside the tent just slammed your hands back down.
Well, I guess that's it. We gotta cut your hands off.
Okay, I'm up. Oh no, now
I
I'm
can
just
have
laying
2 hooks.
Oh, I laid it down again on the ground, and now I'm tired again. And Frankie, you feel additional weight on top of your hands.
This is fine.
Oh, this is actually better than my bed. Ow! Better than my bed. Ow!
There's a little tapping at your tent, Teddy.
I'd like to already be outside, actually.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, you come out.
Okay. I think I just like go up and tap Marcus on the shoulder as he's like getting ready to knock on my tent.
It almost felt like you did a little teleport there. Not that anybody can,
No,
because nobody can do that no more.
no.
Okay.
I'm just fast. Remember?
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that a little bit. You're a little fast. You look a little faster. I don't know if that means anything, but you do.
I mean, I'm younger.
Are you faster when you're younger?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I mean, you're definitely not faster when you get to my age.
Firejet, you want to race me?
I'm a little hands occupied at the moment, but yes.
Derry, will you let Derry?
Wait, Teddy.
Teddy walks over.
We're flipping the tent.
I'm not flipping the tent.
Yes, you are.
No. I'm
Roll
not.
charm.
Roll charm.
Hang on.
Okay.
Frankie's just gonna be like, and then just like super puppy dog eyes.
Okay.
I got a 3.
I got a 2.
I think you know, it would be a good way to get up and at 'em. You know what? Why am I whispering, Derry? I know you can hear everything. Help me flip the tent.
Yeah, I'm not.
Help
really
me flip the tent.
You're not.
I'll help you raise the tent.
No, hell no, nobody raising anything. We know Derry's got expensive equipment in there doing something, I don't know.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Derry, will you come out, please?
Gertie
Yeah,
has
I
started
will, in like 2
sizzling
hours.
bacon on the
On the tent?
on the tent. No,
It
on
has
the
an
fire.
exterior grill.
Yeah, on the grill.
Okay, we got bacon. We got some sausages, some hash browns. We got some of that going. We got some pancakes. We got some
Hot
French toast.
cocoa.
Got hot cocoa. We got some coffee if you want it.
Daddy, can you bring me a plate? I would like to be hiding. I'll hide under my covers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teddy walks in with a plate and a cup of cocoa.
And they're just like shoots a hand up from under the blanket.
Here.
Teddy, don't enable him.
Teddy hands Derry an empty plate and a cup of an empty cup.
Oh, you! This is funny and good what you've done to me.
I know.
Hey, Derry, get on out here. I got a computer to show you.
Does it have Wi-Fi out here, Marcus?
Your tent has Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been picking up your Wi-Fi.
You got it?
I got your Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
It's a hotspot.
your password's not very hard to guess, Derry.
Well, that's gonna have to remember it, don't I?
I mean, like, at least it's not like my password. My password is.
Ned!
Oh, shoot, you're right. I shouldn't say that out
His
loud.
password's password.
It is not.
It's password 1.
Okay, it is that.
Ned! You need to change it right now.
Okay, I will.
It's password 2.
Shit.
Mikey.
Hold on, I got a
Hope you
third
don't
one.
need my Wi-Fi to check your password, because mine is changed.
It's Darius Cool 1.
Nope.
Yeah, I got.
Barry, are you mad at us? Is that why
no.
you're not coming out?
No, I'm not. I'm not mad. Teddy, tell him I'm not mad.
He's not mad.
I'm not mad. I literally just don't want to get up.
He looks tired.
All right.
Oh,
I-
little sleepy poo baby. Little sleepy baby sleepy poo.
Phoebe comes over and pulls up on the tent to release your hands.
Yeah, now we can flip it. That's a 2.
Your hands get stuck again. You mark 1 adversity. You get 2 because of your thing. Because of easygoing. All right, everybody, come on. We got breakfast. We're gonna go for a little bike ride. We're gonna, what do y'all want to do today? It's
I want
4th of
Gertie to
July.
feed me. I'm occupied.
I'm gonna have to saw him off. I'm sorry, Frankie.
Yes, I get robot hands.
The only
Well, sawing
way.
it off might be a little the back and forth might be a problem.
I have Pappy Fox's knife. I'm like literally.
Do it.
I'm bluffing to see if.
Wait,
it.
hold on for 1 second.
Roll fight.
The knife that you got from Pappy?
Yeah.
The knife that you got in the future from Pappy?
Boom. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah. So you don't have it.
No, hold on.
Wait.
No, you have it. I just want you to know that.
Okay.
Okay.
Has Gertie like realize this?
I don't know. Has she?
Roll brains.
Yes.
I feel like.
I feel like she would have.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Cool.
Are you sure, Frankie? I mean, this might be the only way.
The only way I'm getting some cool robot hands. Do it.
Mom, he's your son. I don't know.
All right. Well, you are my son, and you
Cut off my hands, Mom.
Phoebe comes back with an axe. Okay. Let's see here.
This is how it goes.
Okay.
Here, wait. Let me pull out a marker and I do the toot toot toot.
The dash lines. And stuff.
So, Frankie, this is gonna hurt. You're gonna lose a lot of blood.
It'll
You
go back.
You actually might die.
If I die, it will be for a worthy cause. And if I live, let's put a knife in one hand and then an axe on the other.
Did you guys hear about this new hand research? Oh, I'm just hearing. I'm reading. Apparently, you need like flesh hands to operate fast things now. I don't know if you've heard about
Frankie,
this.
I can get new flesh hands. I can get them from an adult, so I'll be normal size. Then my hands will be really
original
big.
flesh hands, or you can't
Frankie.
operate things that go fast.
Phoebe,
Then I can take my right hand and my left hand in certain places, so my hands will be backwards.
Phoebe puts down the axe and comes over and just picks you up. All right, come on. Let's go get some breakfast. Gertie's been making some of that bacon.
And Sasha's links.
And your dad has been making some of them banana pancakes.
Man, we are gourmet.
Did you hear that, Derry?
I
Banana
did.
pancakes?
And she pops you down.
I'm gonna go flip the 10 again.
She's gonna grab it.
Oh, this was to be expected.
Teddy, if you
Yeah.
help me, I can be ready in like 20.
Help you with what?
Just getting awake. Like, I have to.
Is this something you don't want any of us to know?
Okay.
Is this a...
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. This is actually something we should know. Oh, okay. All right.
No, Teddy will do it too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can be out in like 20, but
Yeah, we're gonna
Teddy
be
has
a
to
minute.
help.
Okay, I got some secrets to talk to Teddy as well. And Gertie grabs your hand and we'll be right back.
Hold on.
Oh.
He's in Darius.
Yeah, he's in Derry's
okay.
hand.
Scratch that.
Oh yeah, well I got some secrets to tell Mom. I'm gonna set his tent on fire.
Frankie said,
That's a bad secret. Do not set Derry's tent on fire. That's not gonna happen.
That was never a secret.
All right, so y'all finish up. You said 20 minutes.
It'll be a quick 20.
Quick 20.
Okay.
That is optimistic.
We've already made most of the food. So
Well, I'm happy to eat it in here.
It's gonna be good.
There's like a little letterbox
Come on
flap
out.
that we open up and just put out a little.
Just we have the empty plate.
All right.
Frankie's
okay.
just gonna scoop a handful of dirt and drop it on there.
No.
Frankie.
Fresh, it's scrambled.
Oh, glad I have a dishwasher in here.
Oh my
Try
god.
again.
Are you Declan now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
Declan helped make the tent for you.
I love it. I love everything about this. Okay. Yeah, Teddy and Derry will take a quick 20.
Yeah.
Marcus comes over and hands you both plates and mugs with food and drink.
Thank you.
Take a quick short rest.
Do you want a scene in the tent?
No, I don't think so.
We'll come out in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll be, Jonas and I are going to
Yeah,
leave for
we're
20
gonna-
minutes.
we're gonna go,
Then we'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
back.
Great. Gertie. Yes.
You know what's interesting? I've brought back out the knife.
I haven't killed you yet.
Frankie's just eating like handfuls of bacon.
I thought you were going to say dirt.
The occasional dirt, you know. I was just curious. I heard it's good for your immune system.
That's my boy.
It introduces microbiomes.
No.
What?
Have you all noticed that this is tangible still?
What?
A knife.
It's not tan at all.
Tangible. It means you can touch it. Hold
No,
on
don't
to it.
worry about teaching him that word.
No, wait. Let go.
Let go.
Let go.
Let go. Don't worry about teaching him that word.
I take some dirt.
when I was home.
I need a Band-Aid. And by Band-Aid, I mean, put a slice of bacon on it.
No!
I take out the bandage. I'm like, okay, bacon bandage. Here you go.
People don't even real and I'm losing my mind.
The meat is how I regrow the blood.
You didn't cut yourself. You just grabbed it. We got it. You didn't get cut. I saw your hand. You're fine.
Why do you have to interrupt a narrative where
You interrupted my narrative.
Why?
That's such a good point. Wait, but
Frankie?
really, go ahead. But also, I want to say, why did you interrupt the narrative where my son cuts his hand open? Yeah, gee, I wonder. I'm gonna go make some more pancakes. All right.
I was talking to you.
You're talking to me.
Yeah, I'm talking to all y'all.
Oh,
But
and
to get-
Phoebe like turns around and takes some earbuds out. Oh shoot, are you talking to me? Am I part of this?
You know what? Do y'all see this?
You said no earbuds.
It's my morning podcast. I gotta keep up with them good Christian fun.
But also,
Not as small.
yeah, that happened in the future.
Yeah, it sure did. But I still have it.
And I don't have my M80. That's not fair at all.
Can you use it? Well, you know what they say.
Not yet.
You know what they say, if you... And Phoebe just sucks. Don't say that. Don't say if you use it, you lose it. I don't want to hear that from you.
Is that like a parent
I
joke?
don't know.
I'm glad you don't have an M80.
Are they talking about...
We're not talking about nothing.
I think so.
Let's focus on the knife.
you
That's
all
really
good?
weird.
You guys doing okay?
Everything's great.
You guys healthy?
Did you
We're
use
doing
your
fine.
medicine?
Hold on. I'm going to put my earbuds in. I'm going to finish this episode of Good Christian Fun. And then... Oh, you want to... That's right. Super weird that you have the knife still.
She doesn't care. You know what? Nobody cares. You know
It's
what? Go
weird.
on. Go listen to your Christian podcast or whatever.
What
Good Christian fun. I'm sure
Alright.
it's lots of fun.
What is?
Teddy pokes his head out of the door, and it is.
Do you want to describe you or me?
I'll describe me.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Approximately half of his face is covered in firework makeup. So there's like a big, it's like all primary colors. So it's like red, blue, and yellow. And there's like a big like explosion on his temple, and he has like red eyeshadow and stuff like that. But it looks super incomplete so far. And he pokes his head out and says, "You've got a knife from the future?"
Yeah. Well, it's Pappy's. You remember Pappy?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I remember Pappy.
Yeah, his gift to me.
Where did you get a future knife?
Well, it was still in my backpack.
But that doesn't make sense.
I know. That's why I think Pappy's fine. We just gotta find him. Teddy, are you almost done? I need to talk to you.
Teddy pokes his head back in. How much longer do you think I need?
I think I can grab you up in like 5.
Okay. 5 minutes?
Okay,
The
cool.
makeup looks good, by the way.
It
Thank
does
you.
look good.
Thank you.
Don't talk about it yet. It's not done.
Okay, the makeup looks like shit.
Don't. That's still talking about it.
Oh,
and
you're right.
now it's mean.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What makeup?
Thank you.
Teddy pokes his head back in.
Can I see the knife?
Why?
What do you think I'm gonna do with it? What's this? What
I
is
don't
it?
know. You got
All right.
spaghetti arms. You think you can hold on to it okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This knife is so heavy. Oh gosh. Wow, that knife's kind of heavy.
It is kind of heavy.
What, you're holding this around with you carry it on in your backpack, in your pocket, or on your belt? What?
In my backpack.
All right, cool. There's some. Okay. Huh.
You should get a sheath so you can carry it and just have like one of those shoulder straps. So you can just have it like right up front. So the first thing anybody sees that.
I've been
Oh wow,
imagining
she has a
folding.
huge knife.
Yeah,
It's a foldable
but
one.
it's like I think it's like kind of big.
Yeah, it's kind of big.
Yeah, but it's still a fold. Yeah.
Oh, all right. I mean, yeah. And Marcus hands it back to you. Yeah, that's super weird. I don't think I have anything left over from the future.
You don't have anything from Pappy?
From Pappy. I mean, I got plenty of stuff from Pappy, but I didn't receive anything
Right, right.
after now or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. But
Yeah, it's just been I made the realization a couple weeks ago because I found it in my backpack and I thought that was strange. So I think it's something to, I don't know, keep in the back of my mind about Pappy or anything else that could be from the future that's still here.
Want to roll brains?
Yes, I do. Nine.
Nice. You remember that Taryn had the bullet.
Oh, right.
Right.
You know what I also just remembered?
That penguins don't have knees? No, wait, that's elephants. Elephants don't
Wait,
have
do
knees.
penguins have knees?
Elephants don't have knees?
Penguins don't have legs, and elephants don't have knees.
Penguins don't have legs?
No, that's why they can't fly.
That's why they get them flippers. Yeah, that's why they can fly. All birds fly because they got feet. They got no legs.
I mean, what else are you supposed to do? Which is why, if you cut off my hands, I'll be able to run faster than Teddy.
I think if we cut off your hands and cut off Teddy's feet,
And put Teddy's feet on my hands?
Teddy would probably still run faster than you.
Please don't cut off my feet.
I won't.
But I need them! I have no hands!
What was the other thing you just remembered?
Taryn. Wait, out of character. I can't remember how we all saw that. Was it when we went to
When you went
Taryn's?
to Taryn's, Taryn just was like, "Look what I found in my pocket."
Oh, in her. Okay. So when the four of us went and talked to Taryn briefly, before summer, she had. Do you remember, Frankie? She had the bullet. She had a bullet from.
Yeah, from when somebody shot her.
Right.
We were all a part of that plan. We know you shot her.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah.
I have no recollection of this plan.
Which
No, I can. You shot her. You did.
You definitely
with a gun.
shot her.
I think this is slander on my character, and that would put a major damper on mine and Taryn's relationship. I actually did shot her, so of course I didn't actually shoot her.
What?
Well, anyway, but yeah. So Taryn had.
Cricket chirps.
Yeah. Taryn has the bullet.
Maybe we should all just keep an eye out for other stuff that we shouldn't have that we do.
Sorry, this is super random that I meant to mention before, but Gertie has now fashioned the metal clothespin as like a hair.
Oh,
thing.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
As a visual, I just
Cool.
thought of that. Anyway,
Frankie has his clipped on his nose.
Awesome.
Phoebe comes over and takes the earbuds and like just they're probably like cordless but wireless and just pockets them, and she's like, "Hi, by the way, you want to help me go get some firewood or something?"
some firewood.
Yeah, we're running a little low, and if we're gonna be keeping a fire going for a little bit, because I want to keep some of the food warm in case those jokers come out the tent. Want some warm food?
Sure. Yeah, I guess I'll talk to Teddy. I'll talk to you when I get back.
It sounds...
Okay, we're so
Yeah,
close.
If it's like 5 minutes. It's like 2 minutes.
Should we just?
It's
Can we wait, Mom?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll start.
I gotta finish my breakfast anyway. No.
Okay, cool.
Well, it sounds like you're in need of one person with two hands to hold an axe.
No,
And that's me.
we're gonna pick up stuff off the ground. We're not gonna chop anything.
After we chop it off onto the ground.
No, we need like kindling to like keep it going, and then to start it later and everything.
Yeah, kindling like the thickest tree in the forest.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say probably almost the opposite.
Okay, well, fine.
Do you want to go get firewood with me?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
All right, come on, let's go. Yeah, and Phoebe leads you off into the woods.
All right, hop on my back.
And then she turns around and like lowers herself for you to hop on her back.
It worked.
Teddy pops out of the tent and now has full face of firework makeup.
What does that look like for you? So now that it's done, you said it was an explosion here.
Yeah, so there's a big explosion like by his temple, and it's like I think I said like red eyeliner, and somehow the blue is in there.
Yeah.
But it's only red, yellow, and blue.
Word.
Yeah.
Derry comes out just behind Teddy, and his design is like explosions coming out from each eye. So it looks like Darius used every color that he brought here. It would have focused on probably red, yellow, and blue, but like also just tons of like jewel tones and just like really like neon colors that basically are like little. It almost looks like sprinkles, like little like dashes of color, just getting farther apart away from the eyes, and then like glossy purple lipstick.
Wow. In the light, it looks really good.
Yeah, you killed it. I mean, like, I drew, like, a similar thing on paper, and you made it, like, a whole thing, and now I feel like I'm a whole thing, which is what I was going for, so thank you. I would like a second plate of even warmer food, please.
Gertie, do you wanna... Do you have a camera?
A phone.
Yes, I do. That's great. You guys look good.
Thanks. Make sure to tag me if you post it.
Sure.
I have an app now.
You have an app?
An at.
Oh, an at.
A thing to tag me on.
What's your handle?
At D Dairy, like da dairy, like DA dairy.
So double D.
Well, it's DE, like
So
da dairy, like
D
D E R R Y, Nazari.
No, say it again.
What?
Say it again.
D E R R Y Nazari.
Okay.
Yeah.
I found you.
Dairy Nazari was taken, so
The dairy.
so was the Dairy Nazari. So
Oh, all right.
Before we get too far from it, the primary colors are yellow, cyan, and magenta.
and cyan is not blue, magenta is not red. They're not literally, but yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
So more specifically, yes.
No, just like yeah. I mean,
Yeah, take that, preschool.
because blue's secondary color. Yeah, so
Anyway.
that's all.
Teddy has yellow, blue, and red
No, that's
makeup.
fine. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, just I just want to educate the world.
We meant primary in terms of the first generation of Pokemon, William, and you
Yeah.
should have known that.
Come on.
Really,
Red,
that's like...
red, blue, and green.
Yes.
Yellow, Pikachu.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. Oh, like the versions.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So-
get it.
Gertie, you wanted to talk to me about something?
Yeah. You want me to show you some tricks atop BB?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
All right. And we just walk a couple feet away.
Derry, I'll be right back.
Cool.
You all eat very strange.
Because we're freaking cartoon characters.
Teddy, you were in my dream last night.
I'm sorry?
Well, I mean, you're often in my dreams, and actually everyone is. But this past summer, I've been having not nightmares, but like just the same reoccurring dream, where
Gertie. Wait, tell me what it is.
where it's me and BB, and it feels and looks like we're in the shadow place again.
I've been having the same dream.
Really?
I think so. What was yours? What did you dream about last night?
Well,
Exactly, as much as you can remember.
I remember I was in my bed with BB, but not my bedroom. So it was like just my bed in this black void,
Okay.
and then it looked like there was like black water on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and I just started walking. I was calling out for Pappy, and then this feather came blowing through. It went on the ground, it went through, and I tried to go down and get it. My arm went through the ground, and so I took BB and like we kind of squeezed in.
Yeah.
I was able to get through, but then I was like enclosed, almost like I couldn't. There wasn't as much space, I guess. And then I remember a bunch of eyes, like an army of eyes, and because this whole time I knew I was dreaming because I've had this dream before.
Okay.
So I wasn't as scared or trepidatious or anything. So I tried to hug them all. Like I tried to make myself as big as I could so that I could engulf them to see what that would do. And then I was holding you.
Yeah. Gertie, I don't think, we're done with this. You scooped me up. That was my dream. Did you see the person? There was like a white like a band of white light, and then there was like a person.
Yeah, I remember the band of white light. But then I thought I was scooping up a bunch of people, but then it just turned out to be you. But I think you're right. I don't know if we are done with the shadow place. I haven't really mentioned it to anybody else because I don't want to.
Yeah, me neither.
Scare anybody or. Yeah. But here's what we know. I mean, I haven't been able to access the shadow place except in my dreams.
Me neither.
And we don't have our powers anymore.
Yeah.
Baby doesn't have her powers.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know. I just thought I wanted to mention it to you.
I saw little Pete in my dream. But I went right through him, so I think he was...
What did he look like?
He looked like little Pete. And I heard Dake Marin, too. Except he called me Tank, which was kind of weird. Why? Do you think we're gonna have dreams like this forever?
Well, I have been, well, my backpack's back at the camp, but I've been keeping a dream journal. And I don't know, maybe you should start writing down what happens in your dreams when you dream about the shadow place, but that's what I've been doing. Kind of like, well, I've been calling them logs. Isn't that funny? Kind of like CJ, but like, just so I can keep track of them all.
Yeah.
But I've had a lot. They don't happen every single night, but it's like...
Yeah.
It's like 4 times a week. Anyway, I just wanted to touch base with you. And you know, it's weird, Teddy. I had an inkling that you were dreaming the same thing. Well, like, not the exact same thing, but like, I knew... I thought that you'd maybe be experiencing the same thing.
I don't know. I try to wake myself up from those dreams. Gertie, I mean, like, what? Why us? You know? Like, why? I mean, like, we're in a new world. I mean, well, you're not. I guess we all kind of are in like a new one. We get another one, you know? And like
another shadow place? Or
no,
another world?
another like bald, another 12, another. I don't know. I don't know what I want. Sometimes I miss those powers. Sometimes I miss, like, fighting. Sometimes I miss it. And then other times I want to just be Teddy. I want to just live like this. Without anything. No shadow place, no BB, no superpowered BB. Nothing. I just want things to be normal. And I don't know. I can't have both.
Well, it sounds like you kind of can right now. Because if the shadow place is only existing in your dreams, you don't have to worry about it when you're awake and with Andy and everybody. But then... And actually, I did some research on this. If you start logging your dreams, or dream journal, you can start, what's it called? Where you can
Lucid dreaming.
Yes, thank you. Thanks. You can start
Lucid.
you can start lucid dreaming, which means you can take control of the dream. So like if you, maybe you could see if you have your powers in your dreams, Teddy. And then maybe you can kind of get, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out too. I'm trying not to think too much about it because I don't want to sack myself out or I don't know, just get too invested in it, you know? Just because right now it is just in my dreams.
Will you text me next time you have a dream like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as I wake up.
Okay. I'll do the same.
Do start keeping a dream journal. I recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah. I did teach BB a cool trick that you want to see.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Gertie pulls out some bacon that she had in her pocket. And she says, baby, act like Frankie. I don't know. I come up with a trick. I don't know. And
Backflip.
yeah, do a backflip. And she does.
Yeah.
Whoa!
BB does it. All right, so Frankie.
Hang on. BB, act like Frankie. Immediately starts fire.
All
Like,
right,
that's what I want. I wanted something like really wild to happen.
Frankie. So we're gonna be looking for small things. I didn't bring the axe, so don't try to chop anything. Can I count on you to get like at least a bundle?
Probably not, but sure.
All right, and she pulls you off of her back and sets you on the ground. Okay, all right. Now, is this kind of weird for you? Like being out here again, all the camping and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird for me too. It's genuinely, the last time like we went camping was right before like everything happened.
Yeah. I made the crawling van.
You did. You can make another one today.
I kind of don't want to, considering
Oh,
the
okay.
last one, destroyed our house.
Yeah. Hey, we got our house back.
Yeah.
Hey, season 2 timeline ain't too bad, eh?
Yeah.
Are you doing okay?
I just... Where do you think CJ came from? Like, how did CJ become CJ?
Well, I reckon CJ was probably just a kid who's something random happened to, right? Did they?
I mean, we're kids and something random happened to us.
That's true. Yeah.
Because like, here's what I'm thinking. It's like what? Because all the Shadow Place, that was just all CJ.
Sure.
So then, what makes CJ CJ?
Their CJ-ness? Oh, I just said anus. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. My bad.
I will never let you forget this time.
Oh, no.
First thing I'm going to say, we're going to go back in camp. I'm going to be like,
Don't
hey,
just say it.
Dad,
Don't just-
guess what Mom said? She said anus.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can say that. That's okay.
Anus.
It is. Okay, don't keep saying it.
Anus.
Right? About Frank
Anus. Franklinus.
Gertanus. Nah, I really can't. Tankness.
It's really
I got nothing.
Tanus. Tankus. Tankus.
We can cut to Dairy Marcus whenever you want.
I think. Hold on, wait. I have one more joke. I really think we're stretching now. We're stretching this. We've gone too far with this joke.
I'm not.
We're stretching it. Like, we're stretching the.
I'm 9.
You're 10.
I'm 18. I have lived that many number of years.
Well, I see you've been picking up rocks.
Yeah, so we can burn them.
Okay, so Darian Marcus.
And then the man who was a ghost said, "Give me back my sandwich."
I'm so glad you didn't tell me that at night.
Right?
That's so freaky. I feel like
But
that's gonna
remember,
no,
Mr.
there's not
Fox.
more.
A sandwich can be lost anywhere, even in these very woods, this very night.
No, there's no sandwich in this woods.
I hope
There's no
that's
sandwich
true,
out here.
Marcus.
Dairy.
Just kidding. That was just me going,
Was it?
yes.
Or was it the sandwich? If I find a sandwich in this woods tonight, I'm gonna die. I just want you to know that.
So you were listening.
What?
That was the moral. If you find a sandwich in the woods, you will die.
Well, yeah.
So I mean, so technically that's true. Anyway, but yeah, that was the scariest one that I found.
Okay.
So
And that's called creepypasta?
yeah, well, so the specific form I'm on is called Screepy Dreamers. Because it's all like people.
Wow, you've been having some creepy dreams?
No, I've actually had like I guess Screepy Dream envy. Like I read a lot of stories of people who have the Screepy dreams because if I do dream, it's very mundane lately.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is
When I dream, I'm doing like nothing. I'm doing like I'm living like my life,
Yeah.
but it's like really, really vivid. So like when I wake up, I'm always uncomfortable because it feels like I've already been living my day. Like I get up,
Yeah.
my dream's always like I get up out of bed, I kiss Phoebe on the head, and I go, "Good morning, sweetheart. Looking fine as always. I have
You can
a good."
skip to a little
Oh,
later
okay.
in the day.
And well, yeah, but then, you know, and then I get up and I make some breakfast, and then
Stay there for a minute.
usually I do go for pancakes more often than I should. I should probably switch things up, maybe a healthier option.
No.
Yeah, okay, all right.
It's a dream. Do what you want.
Sure, that's a good point.
Yeah. I used to have like wackier dreams. I feel like in this one I didn't as much. Like at least as like lately as I can remember. It's just things like that I haven't done, but I could totally see myself doing. Like, oh, I went to the store and I bought a pack of pencils, which I thought about doing, but I didn't do it. So maybe that's why I dreamt it.
Yeah.
But these people, they have like the scary ones and I like reading about them. It's like a scary movie, but it feels like personal and like specific. I don't know. It freaks me out, and I like it.
But what if every time you have an idea or a thought to do something, like say buying a pack of pencils, and then you don't go through with it? What if that creates a new timeline?
Like another one where you did do it, and that's what you dream.
And that's where you're dreaming.
See, I've gone down that road a little bit, and I don't go too far because you know where it ends up going is that's where we are. This is one of those. So like, yeah,
Oh.
you're gonna be on that for a second. So I try not to let myself get there.
Oh, shoot.
As much as I can.
Okay, we're literally in that.
Right.
Oh, God.
Right? There's like no other explanation. I mean, if that is true, then certainly this is just a dream.
Oh, dang, Derry, you should have bought them pencils.
I'm sorry.
Well, then we wouldn't have Anduin back, so...
That's true.
Really,
So really...
those pencils are the devil.
Yeah. Let's hope we don't find them in the woods.
You don't think they're right here, are you?
I hope not.
Hey, Derry.
Hey!
Hey, Derry.
Hey!
I found the sandwich in the...
Sandwich eggs.
Hey, Derry.
Hey.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, are we still planning on doing the whole, the show?
Oh, yeah, with the gorge, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Because we need to practice, right? It's been like 5 days.
You're okay if we don't invite like people yet, right?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
of course.
okay. Not that we're.
Y'all talking about the gorge?
Yeah.
Okay, Frankie and I already put up a bunch of flyers. He insisted he needed the largest audience. He said if the entire town of Bald is not there, I won't do it.
Well, have you set up a FOSBIC account, like, page?
Nobody uses that anymore. You should know that. You're like 12.
Oh.
Yeah, we're
What do
we're
we
all on, we're all on
use?
Doppler
Snapchat.
now.
We're all on picture chat.
It's all TikTok these days.
Stop saying real ones. We clearly have a thing going.
They're all on Click Clock.
Click that.
Click
but I
clack.
thought those were just videos.
Well, it started as just videos, but when it got popular, they started kind of taking other.
It's like its own
types
social
it's
media
really
platform,
become its
man.
own.
Now
You should
there's
get on.
businesses on it, and it's just weird.
Yeah, I'm on there as D Dairy Nazari 07.
So what I'm trying to say is then maybe on one of those platforms, Dad, you and I could help. Dairy, you're good with technology. We could make a little. I mean, this is happening tomorrow. I
Like
don't know
an event?
how.
Yeah, with the incoming news that the entire town is coming, it is possible that I personally will be abstaining from all activities that are not practicing in my tent today. Teddy, you can do what you want, but that's what I'm comfortable spending time
No,
on with that information.
I'm down to practice.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
all day, like make sure we're like perfect and like nothing can go wrong tomorrow.
I mean, I have like a year and a half to catch up on, so
Not by tomorrow. Oh, yeah, to catch up and yeah. So we gotta
I need
squeeze
as
that
much
until-
practice as I can
Okay.
get.
But yeah, sounds cool.
All right, cool.
All right. Well, I guess Dad and I will just be out here snacking, telling each other jokes.
Oh, you're on snack now?
Hmm?
You're on snack now?
Oh, I meant the actual physical, like snacking, like food.
Like food.
Oh, you're not on snack.
What's that?
Snack? It was like
Don't tell Mr. Fox.
it's discontinued.
I don't believe that at all.
Okay.
You're not going to tell me.
Mr. Fox, if you got on snack, it wouldn't be cool anymore. No offense.
Hey,
It's just
That's
all
fair.
adults.
I get that.
It's a kid's
That's
place.
reasonable. I'll go on there and be like, a doop doop doop. I'm old.
It's not. It's not.
Actually, if you did that, you'd fit in a
You
little
actually
bit.
might-
I actually kind of want to like.
Actually, wait. And Teddy gets out his phone. Can you do that one again?
So Phoebe and Frankie come back over. All right, so we have. I brought a bundle of sticks, and
Oh, rocks.
and Frankie found some really cool rocks.
Oh, wow. Wait, actually,
This one's shaped like a rock.
Do that again.
Oh boy.
He has sampled it for a future demo.
Called rocks.
It's called Rocks.
Oh, speaking of rock, Mom Strength, if I could have your attention, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I've been thinking, and I just want to tell you a personal message that I am so very proud of the amount of effort that have been put in by both of you. And I also just really want to assure the point that if you don't just kill it tomorrow, I will kill it.
Yeah. Of course.
We're gonna kill it.
Yeah,
Fat Jet.
we're
No
we're
worries.
gonna be so ready after like 9 more hours of practice.
Also, I think you should do your makeup exactly, well, not you, but exactly like that. That is beautiful. Okay, well,
what's wrong with
it's
mine?
not, yours is just better.
I mean, I agreed, but well, I could.
Well,
I could
it's
see. I
hard
could,
to do makeup on myself, you know.
I just
It's
feel
much
like
easier when I'm doing it on someone else.
you do know the primaries are cyan and magenta, right? I just feel like we're a little,
Of course, everybody knows that.
we are beyond blue.
Don't you spike me.
Oh yeah, Teddy's not doing like a primary colors thing. He's doing like a red, blue, and yellow thing.
Yeah.
Right? I think what we really want to be going
They
here
just
is
go
that
really
very
well together.
It's like the first generation of
preschool is
Preschool
what you
mom.
want to say.
Preschool mom.
I just believe our plaids have evolved past that, you know? I think we should go for a real all-American vibe, but with a little bit of like 80s synth thrown in is what I'm thinking, you know? So I want neon lights going on.
Why don't we both just do this? Yeah?
Okay.
We can agree?
I still have a piece of bacon taped to my hand.
Taped? I missed taped.
It was like
Bandage.
bandaged.
Oh, okay.
So I think for a good chunk of the rest of the day, you two, Derry and Teddy,
Yeah.
you'll be in your tent practicing.
Which-
You bring in your drumsticks that
Yeah.
you said you can.
I borrowed Phoebe's headphones.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Derry just has his saxophone,
Yep.
I think, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is all that you can hear. You hear a saxophone, and then, like, occasionally.
And what are you two doing?
I am creating idols out of mud.
Oh, okay.
Despite my interests, and
We're
they're just
talking,
like
like,
small little
what, some
powers,
Miku, or-
and I'm just like making like little like stick little TP triangle houses and putting like rocks on top and plating them with mud and stuff, just like making shapes.
I think Gertie goes to Frankie. She said, "Hey, Mom, I'm gonna show you. Do you want to see the fort that Harini, Declan, and I have been making?"
Oh yeah, of course.
Fort Frankie, is it finally ready for public unveiling?
Not yet.
Is it finally ready for private behind-the-scenes tours?
You've already seen it. You've been on like 70.
I know, but I still love it.
I know you do, because it's freaking awesome. Will you watch BB?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Mom. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and your mom goes with you, and it is it's a little bit off, right? Like off the path.
Yeah.
Cool. So you two are walking that way. You're practicing. Frankie, you have BB now.
I have the power.
And
Bark twice if you secretly can still do powers and just pulling a prank on everybody.
BB barks twice.
Oh, you clever girl.
So do you want to be on the way or at the fort?
Oh, on the way, walking
Okay.
on the way. Yeah.
Wait, really quick. I just want to put this out there in case somehow this comes up as being true. I want to suggest that BB's powers, or hypothesize, BB's powers do still work in the other ball that we're not in anymore when she uses them here. So whenever she uses the powers here, it has an effect there. That's all. We'll see.
Oh, yeah. I'll, on the way back, I think I'm going to probably get a few more sticks. Since I was the only one who grabbed any, I think we're going to fall a little short.
Yeah,
sure,
but did you
yeah,
see
I
this, Rob?
You're not here.
Yeah, I'll pick up some sticks that look good too. How you doing, Mom? How's everything?
I'm good.
Work's
I'm
okay?
doing pretty good, yeah. Work's fine. It's weird because the case that I was spending so much time with in the other timeline was Andelin's death. And now that's not here anymore, so I'm back to just doing like regular law stuff. Just petty crime. Small stuff involved. Things about like landlords and stuff. Feels mundane in a very good way.
How are you and Dad?
We're great. Yeah. I mean, things are doing pretty good around here for us. I've only, it's weird. You know, sometimes I get worried that like all of a sudden everything's gonna like just like come crashing down on all of us and we find out all this is like fake or something or whatever. But I don't know. I feel pretty good. You know how like when you're dreaming it feels really real?
Mm-hmm.
And then you wake up and you're like, oh no, I was obviously dreaming. I feel like it is obvious that we are awake right now, and this is exactly.
We'll do
what-
this.
Do this?
This is supposed to be a thing,
Oh yeah,
and we both have our 5 fingers.
I've got
On each.
I've got all 10
All 10. Yeah.
of these digits.
Yeah. So I think we're good right now.
Cool. What about you?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, just been busy with building this fort that I'm really excited for you to see with Declan and Harini.
Yeah,
they're both-
I like Declan and Harini so much.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
Who knew that they'd both be down to get down and dirty and make a fort in the middle of the woods?
Yeah, I don't know which one is more surprising, Declan or Harini, because like Declan seems a little shut in, kind of like Derry, but Harini seems real like proper or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the word I was going to use too. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
Well, I think I've told you this. I mean, I've had a crush on Harini, forever, and Declan has had a crush on me, and
Sure.
all these crushes, and I mean, and you know, I like Declan a lot, and we had a conversation a couple months back, actually, just to make sure we were all on the same page of like expectations, and we're not dating or anything.
Okay.
We're just
All right.
you know, really good friends right now, and we like each other's company. My mom, can I ask you something?
Sure. Anything.
Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of embarrassed. When I was over at Teddy's a couple weeks ago. Andy had some of her friends over, and I had to go upstairs to use the bathroom, and they were in Andy's room, and I overheard them talking about some stuff, and they used a word that I looked up later in the dictionary.
In the dictionary? You didn't just like big one it? I mean, thank God you didn't.
No, yeah, I used a dictionary.
Right.
And it mentioned something called arousal, which I also looked up. And
Okay. In the dictionary?
yeah.
All right.
When are you supposed to start feeling that?
It's probably like different for everybody, I'm sure. I mean, if you want something like a anecdotal,
Yeah, like, when did you...
like probably around 12,
Really?
11 or 12.
Okay. I don't think it's happened to me yet, because I don't know what it feels like.
Did it before in a year and a half from now?
Mm-mm.
No, really. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah. You know, here's the thing. Either it happens at some point, like it could be somewhere down the line, or it just doesn't.
Well, because Harini, when the three of us were all talking, Harini mentioned about, like, wanting to make a move. But she said, like, there's plenty of time, but
Sure,
she said, like, after a
I
certain
agree.
amount of
There is
time.
plenty of time. Yes.
But she was just saying, like, she has feelings for me.
Uh-huh.
And, make a move, does that... I mean, from what I gathered, that to me means just, like, she'd want to do something physical?
I don't know, like maybe like hold hands or something, or maybe.
Well, and like, but just the fact that she has that, like, want. Well, I don't know. I think I'm getting a couple things mixed up because, like, I. Are you okay talking about this?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Is it weird?
No, I don't think it's weird. I mean, I think it's good because I'd rather you be like open with me about this stuff, and instead of like going in knowing nothing, experimenting, like something bad happening, and then you feeling like you can't come to me then. So, and even if something did happen down the line that like you were like, oh no, maybe this will make my parents mad or something, like, please come and talk to us. Even if you think we're going to be upset, like have a call at the start of it, be like, this is that thing that I think you're going to be upset about, and I'm just going to cool it, no matter what. And that could be for anything. If you think for sure I'm going to be upset about something, open it up with like, I'm pretty sure you're going to be upset about this, and I will contain as much as I can, because it's more important for you to feel like you can come to me than for you to, like, I don't know, be punished for something or whatever. I mean, you know, your father and I have never been really into that whole like punishment stuff. You can learn other ways.
Mm-hmm. Positive discipline.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what I was gonna say was, well, yeah, like holding hands or even kissing, is something.
How old are you right now?
I'm 13.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I see a lot of it in movies.
No, I know.
And
I know.
TV.
Yeah.
But, like, stuff like that sounds nice to me.
Oh, so that is something you're, like, kind of dipping into being interested in? But
yes, but the thing that I'm wondering about is, so I kind of eavesdropped after I went to the bathroom and I was listening to Andy and her friends.
Sure.
And, they were talking about things like having a feeling somewhere.
Uh-huh.
But when I, like, and they say that they've seen that in, like, you know, movies or something, like, but if I see something like that, I'm not feeling that. So I don't know. Is that normal?
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, like, I just, I think, like, for example, if you were talking to somebody and you were in your room and you were talking about this, and say, like, Andolyn overheard it. And then Andolyn started thinking, like, oh, that's not how I feel. Is what I feel normal? Like, I think it's all normal. And maybe more people feel the way that, like, myself and Andolyn and some of her friends feel. And less people feel the way that you do. But yeah, no, that's normal. And, like, who knows? You're still pretty young. And I don't know, like, I sincerely don't know how it's going to work. Being as though you got the, like, 14-year-old memories and stuff, but you're sitting here in, like, a 13-year-old body, you know?
Well, and that's the thing, too, because, you know, in the other timeline, when I was older, I still didn't, like,
Right.
feel those things.
But yeah, I mean, like, maybe you just won't.
But then I feel like I'm missing out on something.
Well,
Everyone seems to be kind of talking about it. At least they do in school, and, like, things that are written in, like, the bathrooms and stuff.
Sure, but maybe if you're looking at it that way, you're missing out on something. But now that just means you're probably going to have a focus on something else that everybody else ain't paying attention to. You know?
I guess, so, okay. So I think all I need to know I wanted confirmation that what we've been talking about and what I'm feeling isn't going to be a problem with me progressing.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
And then, like, if anything ever happens, like, further with Declan or Harini or both?
I don't know.
Okay, sure. I don't know either. But if anything, when it comes to it, if this is still the way that you feel, which, like I said before, I mean, like, it might not be forever, but even if it is, I mean, that's just you, girl. That's who you are. And that's not, like, messed up or weird or nothing. But it'll have to be a conversation y'all have at some point, just like how we talked about it right now. It doesn't have to be heavy. It doesn't have to be like a sit down, that kind of thing. Just like how most people don't have to go around and be like, oh, by the way, I feel arousal. Like, it doesn't have to be that way for you. But it'll be a conversation because it's probably something they ain't used to either, just like me. I mean, like, I wish I had more information for you. I wish I knew somebody else that you could talk to, but right now, off the top of my head, I can't think of no one.
I mean, I've been making some trips to the library. You know, I like the library.
Mm-hmm,
So,
yeah.
You know, I might just get myself some books on it, maybe.
That's actually a great idea, because I gotta say, like, the internet is a great device for looking stuff up. But the way that you've gone about this, I'm so very grateful, because if you had looked up some of this stuff on the internet.
Well, I did, Mom.
Okay.
And that's why I want to go back to the books.
Oh, I see. Okay. Did you do it incognito? Was it on the family computer?
Yeah. It was when no one was home.
That's a good time to do it, I suppose.
What's incognito?
Oh, so what? Well, we can erase it.
I guess maybe Gertie would know what incognito is.
I mean, she's friends with Derry.
Huh?
Derry would know.
Yeah. So, okay.
It's important.
Anyway, yeah, so I just might...
For all sorts of things, Sam, come on.
Mom. Here.
Torrenting.
This is it. Pick up,
Oh, all
pick
right.
up that...
And Phoebe bends down and...
And they lift up the mesh and they move it off to the side.
Holy shit. I mean, sorry. Well,
you can
I said holy shit in front of you, and I said anus in front of Frankie.
Many times.
By the way, that's not going to leave for like years, I think. He was very attached to the fact that I said that. Can I step inside?
Yeah.
All right, wonderful. And,
You actually have to, it's deep enough that you kind of have to like jump down into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Phoebe will do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, hop down. How's the ceiling for her?
Well, there is no ceiling since the
Oh, yeah. It's
yeah.
just like, we're pulled
Yeah.
off. Well, then how's the height? Is she above, like, where the walls are?
The walls are maybe, like, a half a foot above her.
Oh, okay. Wow. Did you find it sort of like this and then just, like, mold it, or did y'all dig it?
Kind of both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, first, because it started off kind of as a joke, because Declan was like, I bet I can dig all the way to China. And I was like, ha, 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 ha. And then we started digging, and then we kept digging, and then
you got to China.
And then we got to China, and then we came back, and we were like, maybe let's just... But, yeah. And
the architecture is... The fact that I can use that word to describe this is phenomenal.
Well, we did take inspiration from Declan's blueprints of his treehouse.
Okay, I think I'm the only person who hasn't been up in that treehouse.
Oh my gosh, Mom, it is amazing. It's like a hotel.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got a lot of amenities.
Okay.
Fridge,
There's
TV.
a fridge and a TV? Did you say treehouse?
Yeah, and you take a lift up. Granted, the tree is synthetic, so it's not like real.
What? A synthetic tree?
I mean, the roses are filthy rich.
As a watcher, has that been mentioned before, or has this just been established?
Just last episode.
Okay, cool.
But it has been mentioned before that.
Right.
All right. Okay. Well, before you give me the whole tour, I do just want to say one last thing to you. I'm glad you talked to me about this. I'm sorry it was so embarrassing.
Well, no, I think I warmed up a bit in there. It's just, I'm sure the more we talk about stuff like this, it'll be a little more natural. But this is like, I guess this is just all kind of new to me. But I do like coming to you and talking to you.
Cool.
I'll probably talk to you more about this stuff than with Dad.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't think your father knows what sex is.
Wow.
Are you joking, Mom?
I don't want to get too deep into this, but I'm definitely not joking.
Are Frankie and I mistakes?
No, you're not mistakes, you're gifts.
Okay. Well, over here's the bathroom. No.
So, Frankie, let's go to you here.
Yeah, Frankie's been building little piles of rocks and just playing with stuff. And it's just been like cozying up with BB because we don't get enough quality time.
Yeah, and BB is if you're like putting the rocks like on like in stacks and everything, BB will go over and like if one of them's a little lopsided, she'll like nudge it with her nose and it'll like kind of straighten out.
All right, you can do it this time, baby. All right, just see it. Just see it. You don't need to bark, but just picture it in your mind, and then picture my hand like it's not there, and then just hold the rock and just hold the rock. Okay, good try. Good try. We're gonna try again. Here, we'll grab a smaller one. All right, now just picture it, and maybe like picture it spinning or something, so it doesn't just fall straight down, and maybe a direction will help. And we'll just kind of have it. Okay. We'll just try
when
again.
When you pick up the rock this time, and like you're going through this process, and you let it go, right where your hand, like where you were looking at the rock, past that, you see someone just walking by in the distance.
I want a brains check. See if I recognize that person.
Yeah, this will be a 2.
2. Good thing that's a 5.
Yeah, this is a person wearing a light jacket, kind of just like completely covered, hood up over their head.
Is that the same figure I saw at Declan's treehouse?
It is.
Gasp! That is the same figure I saw at Declan's treehouse. Let us go follow them. All sneaky. And I'm going to start being like, oh, shit, I totally forgot about Shay. Oh, it's been a couple months. I hope they're alive. And I'm going to start with BB tailing this figure.
Given what we all know.
Yeah. Oh, no. Totally appropriate. I love it. Oh, you want this, by the way, in case you feel like rolling that?
No, I want to throw
In
it.
case you ever want to use your flight.
Yeah. So I think I will use my flight to sneaky
Gotta give this to you.
snake. And just tail this person, see where they're going.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 6. I'm a child.
Six. Yeah, a 6 you can stay like a pretty decent distance away and continue like tailing this person. Yeah.
Cool. And I'm gonna think to myself, judging by their direction, and just with my overall familiarity with the woods and the major landmarks, intuitive. Where are they going?
Oh, they are headed toward the chest.
All right, BB, this shit just got weird. Then we're gonna keep following them, and with this very strong hunch that they are going straight towards the chest, I think we can give ourselves just a little bit more buffer space.
Sure. Yeah. You start like increasing the distance between the two of you just so that it's a little more safe.
So, baby, here's what I'm thinking. So, if Teddy climbed out of the chest, then it's like a portal, you know? But with the knife and the bullet, that didn't come out of the chest, that just showed up. So then, maybe there are more portals. And maybe you can get your powers through one of those portals. I'm gonna keep following them.
Okay. Yeah, you're going through the woods for a little while, and the person doesn't change their speed at all or the intent of their walking. It's just very like sort of like a lumbering through the woods. You feel like if you call out to them, it would almost be like, Bigfoot, like, kind of thing.
I'm gonna shoot them with my gun.
Oh, good. Yes, you've killed Bigfoot, and you're telling.
Nice try. Bigfoot can't be killed.
And you're telling them for a little while. Let's go to Teddy and Derry.
My dad wants a new drill. It's wants. He wants a new drill.
Okay.
Needs is the beginning of the song.
Okay, hang on. Let's try again. One more time.
Cool.
Just from the top?
From the top or from the end? We were
no,
just
from
doing
the end. From the end.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
My dad wants a new.
No, I
needs
said
is at the
needs.
beginning. Wants is the end.
Okay, ready? 3,
1, 2, 3. My dad wants a new drill. Okay.
Now we're getting
You
somewhere.
said drill, right?
I think I said
It
drill.
sounded like drip, but you did say drill?
I think I said
There's
drill
like a
with one
tap
L.
on the tent.
Hold on. That was really good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, it would probably help if when you counted down or up, like, because the last time you did it, one of you went, okay, ready, 3, 2, 1, and the other one went, okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. No, that's a good note, Marcus. Thank you.
But it sounded great.
Yeah?
At
Even
least
without drums?
even
You should hear it with drums.
Oh,
With drums,
okay.
it sounds
Not
great.
right now, but
Well, of course, yeah.
eventually.
I'll be hearing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I did have a question.
Okay.
Did any of you? I know you've been in a tent the whole time.
Yeah.
And when I say this, you're probably going to say something about how I'm the parent and I was outside of
Did
the
you
tent.
lose Frankie?
Where is he?
Did he leave before we went in here?
I mean, surely not, right?
I don't think so. I think he was there when we came into practice.
He's probably close by. He's probably just like, I don't know, like eating a stick or something.
That does sound like
maybe
him.
summoning some lesser demon.
Yeah.
That's right. He was making little.
Also totally possible.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He was
Oh.
making what?
He was making little.
Yeah.
He was making what?
Are they around?
Yeah, they're still scattered around. And, like, they would kind of look like largely using stick frames to kind of create a caking from mud and stuff. Then they'd have a bunch of, like, they would look like kind of really shitty Christmas trees, if you will. Like, with, like, sticks pointing out at odd angles with, like, rocks and other acorns and small ornaments, you know. We're probably staying away from squirrel bones this time.
Derry,
yeah.
that's not...
Would you call it a totem of some kind? Or
yeah.
some sort of pre-golem? Yeah, we're gonna... Marcus, how many of these are there? Because we're gonna destroy them all.
Well, hold on.
No.
Frankie made these.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, wait. Hold on. What if I buried one?
No.
Absolutely
Where's the axe?
not.
Where's the
Definitely
axe?
What if I-
not.
Hold on, I want to find the axe. That's a brains of 9.
It's still like up against a tree behind, like right behind your tent.
I want
Let me go
to.
grab it.
I want to find the Frankie. That's a 7.
Oh shit. Yeah. 7. I think that you can kind of see a little trail of his tiny footsteps.
Hey, he went this way.
Okay, cool. I'll be right there. Just every single one. Just
Wait,
like,
hold on. Let me do one.
Step back.
Just one.
Let's see. Just like knock a bunch of them over.
He goes into slow
Hey,
mo.
bring the axe.
Okay.
And Teddy wants to grab Derry's hand and take off into the woods.
Wait. Yeah. Okay, good. Can I help? How does I don't know how, but I forgot how
What
help
did you end up
works.
with?
2?
2.
No,
How
3?
big
Oh,
is-
help is adversity
3?
tokens for a
3?
bonus.
3. Okay. I'm gonna give you a hard choice. There, Sam. You can a 3 will get you moving pretty quickly,
Okay.
but you have to drop the axe. It's weighing you down.
Deal. Done. Yeah. Derry, come on. Just drop the
Okay.
axe. We'll be fine.
Yeah. Derry will just drop it. I want to try to just take note of where I dropped it. But
You drop it and Marcus goes to it's
Okay.
like it's on the head of the axe and it's like tipping over and Marcus goes like, oh, hold on, don't worry, I'll get it.
Okay.
And it falls on his hands and they're like pinned to the
Make sure there are no survivors. We can't have any more evil haunting this town.
Wait, hold on. This is an awkward angle.
Sorry, we can't hear you. We're like way farther away.
All right.
So yeah, we take off into the woods after Frankie.
Okay. Gertie?
We're just booking it, right?
Yeah.
I think, are we on our way back?
Yeah.
Okay, and I've been collecting sticks along the way.
Yeah.
So wait, Dad really said that when he first met you?
Yeah, no, he said...
Anus.
he said... he said...
Agnes.
He didn't say anus. No, but he did definitely say that when he first saw me. He came over and he was like, hey, I'm pretty sure you stole my car in 1972. And I was like, were you alive? What are you talking about? Apparently he was quoting some like indie movie and his friends and he had decided that it was their like favorite movie or something and they were going to quote that at women they liked. And if one of them knew what the phrase was, you marry her on the spot. You get down on one knee, pull out like a ring pop, and you just go for it.
But you must not have known then, because didn't Dad try and woo you for like a year?
Well, yeah, I knew the reference, but I was like semi-related to his friend group, so I had heard that was a thing they did.
Oh.
So I purposely made it seem like I didn't know what it was.
Because were you not sure you liked Dad yet?
Oh no, I was sure. I just wanted him to work for it.
Oh, wow. Is that a thing? Wait, that
Well, you
sounds
don't
like
have
it
to.
was leading on. Were you leading him on?
No,
Well, I guess
no.
not, because you said you did like him.
Yeah, we were having a fun time. Because I mean, like, here's the thing, Marcus Fox. When we were that age, I think if he would have gotten down on one knee, like first time talking to me and being like, "Hey, will you marry me?" I think I might have done it.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Your dad's always kind of been a charmer.
Even with his noodly arms?
His noodly arms, yeah.
They're the most charming part.
They are kind of the most charming part.
He needs someone to defend him.
He's like all the best parts of like a puppy, and then also smoking hot and a man.
He's like a hot puppy man.
He's like a hot puppy man.
Hot puppy man.
Am I Marcus Fox?
Well, speaking of your hot puppy man, Mom, Dad seems to be stuck.
Pin to the ground. Okay, I'm coming, honey. Don't worry.
Great.
Yeah, so your mom goes over to help your dad get an axe off his hands.
Dad, how'd this happen?
All right, you're not gonna believe it.
Wait, where's Frankie? Where's BB?
Oh, good. Let one thing at a time. So, the axe.
I think Gertie helps too, like picking it up.
Okay, I could have done it. Like if I was in your position.
She puts it into a tree.
Yeah.
Same
Did anybody
even.
get my jeans? Did anybody? Because I feel like Frankie's kind of strong.
I got my jeans at Target.
Wow. Hold on. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Hold on. Sorry.
Bullseye.
Yeah, Declan. Declan, I'm sorry. Yeah, Gertie just died, and your friend just died out here in the woods. And I'm sorry you'll never see her again because of some. I think it was because of something she said.
I'll talk to you later, Declan.
Beep. There was never a phone call. But as far as Frankie's concerned, I don't know. But Teddy seemed to kind of know where Frankie went. They went that way.
So they all just left without me?
Well, they left like, oh gosh, I was pinned under there. They left like
half an hour.
Yeah.
Wait, how did Marcus text for them to come get him?
No one did.
He yelled?
Oh, no one did.
They just walked
screaming in the forest?
No, we were just like walking back.
Oh, okay.
Marcus was just sitting there contemplating his fate, being like, okay, well, this was how Frankie was. So I guess Frankie maybe did inherit my genes.
Yeah, that's a
Maybe this is where Frankie got
Actually, that's an excellent point. That's right. Neither of you are strong. I forgot that.
I'm very small.
We're both like D4 for brawn, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but I think I'm taking more
Wait, so
after
Derry
Mom.
also got Marcus's genes. Because I also have a D4 for brawn.
Oh my gosh. Well, your kids.
Teddy got
Yeah.
Phoebe's genes.
What's your brawn?
10.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad. Yeah, I think Frankie probably left like 15 minutes ago, and then the other two left like 10 minutes ago.
Okay, I'm gonna go after them. I'll see. We'll be back before the fireworks.
Cool, sounds good. Anything to get Derry out of that tent. You know, well, he's the only one.
Do your banjo or what?
I'm reading banjo. I brought the guitar, though.
Guitar.
I will get it out. Hey, honey, you want to sing some songs? And Phoebe's like, yeah, I can do that. How long do you think y'all gonna be gone for?
I don't know. I gotta find him first.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll flight just to see
Take a while.
Mom.
We're not just so we can sing a whole bunch.
They're gonna make music.
Okay, 3 for my speed to go find them.
Okay, yeah. You go out and Frankie. So you're getting pretty close to the chest at this point, keeping that distance. Can you give me another flight roll?
Yeah, I only have one adversity token. That's going to be a 1.
I love this.
Mark adversity.
Yeah, you're mark adversity.
Cool.
So you're tracking, and it's getting like a little bit of a dangerous distance where like if they take a turn around something, you're just gonna lose them.
I know where they're going. Why do I need to worry?
But you know where they're going. Yeah, exactly. So it's not that big of a deal. And then, whoa. And you run into the back of someone who turns around slowly. If it isn't Frankie Fox.
Well. If this ain't a big, stupid, dumb, idiot, dumb, stupid, big, lost, lonely in the woods, idiot, stupid.
I don't see anyone here like that. You must be talking about yourself.
I am.
Oh, pew, pew, pew.
I am. I'm trying to be self-deprecating to put you at ease.
Oh, well, it didn't work.
I'm uneasy.
That's a very normal thing to feel when you're alone with Frankward Fox.
I don't think that's your name. But I do know one thing. That
I don't believe that at all.
Hold on. I do know one thing that I think.
You think? I'm so proud of
Would you
you.
give me one fucking second?
That's a bad word. I'm telling Mom.
Yeah, who's mom?
My mom.
No, don't.
I'm gonna tell Mom. I'm gonna tell Phoebe that she's like, it's big stupid idiot, Rob.
Hey.
You're right. I'm being very mean to you, and I'm
And
sorry.
Rob's gonna reach down and pick you up.
And I am very light.
And it's just like holding you up to his face. And Rob is big. Why are you out here right now?
'Cause the woods are my turf. Why are you out here right now?
Because I like to take walks.
That's very contemplative. I'm seeing a whole new side to you.
Thank you.
Hey, real quick, do you know Little Pete?
What?
What?
Is that like a character?
Yeah,
In like an anime or something?
that is exactly what it is. So I'm just gonna assume you haven't heard, and we just don't need to discuss about things that which you are not privy to, I guess.
Frankie, how
Robin.
long before you get into, like, middle school, high school range?
Oh, I'm skipping school. I'm smarter than it.
You're gonna just drop out?
Yeah, and build like bikes and stuff.
You're gonna drop out and build bikes?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's a cute dog you've got.
Yeah.
You know, my family works with dogs.
Yeah. And I know you're kind of an asshole to them.
To the dogs?
Yeah.
I wouldn't hurt a dog.
Then maybe I'm thinking of one of your friends. Never mind. You have friends, right?
Yeah, like Jordan and Dake.
Yeah, they're shitty. I always feel like
He
you're
starts
just misguided.
putting you down. And then he takes you by your shoulders
Oh,
and starts pushing you backwards against a tree.
okay.
Hey,
Hello.
I may not be a lot of things, but I'm definitely loyal. And if you're gonna talk shit about my friends, then you're gonna eat shit. Not literally. I'm not gonna shove shit in your mouth. That's gross.
That's really gross. Why'd you even bring that up?
Well, because I thought you were gonna make a joke about, because it sounded literal, that I was gonna. I'm just gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you really hard.
Well, you shouldn't do that.
No, okay. Give me 5 good reasons not to punch you right now.
Phoebe Fox, Phoebe Fox, Phoebe Fox, Phoebe Fox, Phoebe Fox.
Huh. Okay, that's competing with my 5 good reasons to punch you.
The second he has his hand out, I'm just gonna like dart around him.
Okay, let's do a flight then. I'm gonna contest it with Braun.
Hell yeah.
13.
7, 8.
8? Cool. Okay, so he still had his other hand on your other shoulder. So, like, as soon as he feels you, like, start tensing away, you just get, like, this really painful grip.
Nope, you're still ridiculously strong.
5 good reasons to punch you in the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's me putting each of my fingers down. Those are the reasons. It becomes a fist, you see.
I don't understand. Can you explain it to me?
It was 5. The 5 reasons. The 5 good each of them was a finger, and I made a fist out of it.
But
And
no,
then-
your fist is just one reason. That's
No.
one thing.
Well, I only need 1 reason to punch you in the face, and right now you're giving me a lot more. So.
Well, hang on.
You wanna
Because
roll
right
charm?
now you're yes. Oh shit, that's worse. Oh, that's gonna be 5.
I'll contest it with brains.
I fucking knew Big Rob's brains with a D4.
Yeah.
Hey, you need to like just slow down and walk me through this, because that's one reason. So your math's wrong, and I've got 5 reasons to your 1.
Can it just take long enough that
Yeah,
when
yeah,
it's
yeah.
done, we're like approaching? Cool.
Well, it's about at that point, and you can see like about like 30 feet away from you, Frankie is pushed up against a tree by Big Rob.
Is that
Cool.
Big Rob?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know him in this one.
Teddy didn't even hear that because he has taken off running and is going to fly tackle Big Rob.
How
I
much-
would like.
Oh, sorry, go for it.
I would like to spend 2 adversity tokens to vanish from sight using my unassuming strength, and also move towards there. But I want to be obscured as I'm moving towards Big Rob.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So just like unseen, but I'm there.
Cool.
And then how much farther behind is Gertie?
You were 10 minutes behind us.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a minute beforehand. But did you mark adversity for the roll against Rob, by the way?
I think I.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you're doing a tackle.
Fight?
Fight.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
7.
Okay. So you can mark adversity. You like run.
No, I can't.
You run to tackle Big Rob, and Big Rob doesn't even look, starts hearing your footsteps as they approach, and just you ram right into him.
Would a 10 make a difference?
It would not. I did a 12.
Okay, never mind then.
So it's close. But you just pound into Rob and just knock the wind out of yourself and hit the ground. Whoa, if it isn't Teddy.
It's Tank.
Is that this kid's name?
Wait,
He's been around for like 2 months. Is it Teddy?
I go by Tank.
Yeah, but they all call you Teddy.
Who's they?
Frankie and...
I've never seen Tank before in my life. You're confused, Rob. You're very confused. I'm rolling charm. It's gonna be a 6.
Alright.
When is a good moment, William? I have something I would like to do when we're at a beat. Uh-oh.
You can still fail. Yes!
Yeah!
Okay. So what were you trying to do?
I was trying to just like confuse Rob further by like outright denying the one thing Rob knew.
I want to roll brains. Did it seem like... Would Rob have conceivably known this information in this...
That your name is Teddy?
Yeah.
Yes, you've been there.
Okay.
You've been there for 2 months.
Okay.
But
So I want to roll for it. I'm going
Go
to roll
for it.
brains. 6. No, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
Big Rob's best friends are Jordan and Dake, and they both refer to you as Tank.
Okay.
So that is likely the way that he talks about you more than anything.
Okay.
Cool.
My name, I go by Tank.
Yeah, well, I go by Big Rob.
Yeah. What is your name?
Robin.
Spelled with an I or a Y?
Why?
Oh.
Why? So he can spell it correctly.
Hey, fuck off?
This might be a decent
Yeah.
time. From the woods, in the direction that like Frankie had originally come from, everyone hears. We'll see how good of an impression of Phoebe Fox. Just approaching, going, Frankie, sweetheart, sweetheart, Frankie, are you out here, Frankie? We'll see if it sounds better than that
Yeah,
in Gary's voice. Now, I would love to roll brains for this. Are you gonna make me roll charm? Because charm is much more appropriate, but I would love to roll brains.
Let's roll brains.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. Sweet. And I will be adding protective, obviously,
Sure, of
because
course,
this is
of course.
to help my friends, to protect my friends. Yikes!
Wow, that was your D20. Wow.
What was it?
5 total.
5 total.
But yeah, 5. Unless a 7 would succeed.
Let's find out.
Okay.
I cannot believe that was your D20.
Good idea,
Oh
though,
my
right?
god.
If this doesn't
I'm just curious if I had rolled a d12.
If this doesn't get
Alright.
Rob to drop me, I got something
There's
in my
no
mind.
way. Oh my god.
Okay, 18.
Yeah, versus I'll keep that as a 5 and mark adversity if you'd let me do that.
Yes.
Cool. Sounds good. Glad I'm quick healing.
That sounds like Derry doing a bad impression of your mom.
What? Derry like pops up. Sorry. What?
That's Derry.
Yeah, but I don't. Your name is Rob, right?
Yeah?
I clearly heard my mom a second ago.
How
so
do you
better
know
run.
me?
How do I know you?
Yeah,
You're just around.
but you know like my name and what I sound like.
Yeah?
That's.
It's
I mean,
kind
I
of creepy,
think
to be honest with you, Rob.
That makes me feel weird.
That I just know what you sound like?
Yeah, we like haven't like met. Like I don't.
Not in the...
It's a small town. I've heard you talk.
Like, what kind of weirdo just listens to other people?
I have
Rob,
a
I
lot
haven't
of
met
time
you
to
in this
sit.
one.
What?
Wait.
Okay. Sorry. What did it sound like I said?
I haven't met you in this one.
These like the part of the woods?
Oh, that's a weird way to talk about the woods. And people think that
Hey, Rob?
Yeah?
Magic is real and the bullies have superpowers.
And also, you got fires in your pants.
Fires in your pants?
You the Roman candles?
I just, like, while this is a distraction, I'm using grit to just, like, not draw any attention, to just...
I have loyal, that I can add +2 to friends?
You don't
Or
need to.
make
do
it
it.
a diversity
Okay.
token. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
That-
a diversity token.
So give him one.
Okay, I give you.
No, you
Don't.
don't need to.
Okay.
It was a 17.
But what if it was a 19?
Sure. All right. Yeah, you want to do it?
I
Let's
want
blow
to
his
do it.
dick off.
So I'm just gonna cut to
Robin in the hospital.
Gertie's point of view, as you hear a large scream, and as you see like Big Rob like running through the woods away.
And I go up to the gang. Hey, y'all.
Hey, Gertie.
You causing trouble or what?
All right, do you want to tailor or should I?
We're not causing trouble. We were kind of trying to end it. Rob was attacking
Rob
Frankie.
had
Big
Frankie
surprise.
pinned up against a tree.
Also, he knows me without me knowing him, and that makes me really uncomfortable. Even if it is normal,
Come on, Arm.
it's
You're
weird.
okay?
He called me Teddy.
He
Well, we
did.
call you Tatey.
Yeah, but they don't. They've been calling you Tank.
I introduced myself as Tank here.
So either it might not be a supernatural thing. It could just be we're either being spied on, or we're being like magically spied on, or they remember. And if they remember, they're hiding it really well. That's 4 things, sort
Well-
of, with how I'm counting.
If I feel like the shoes were on the upper side just to kind of turn on, my childish, devious mastermind, I personally would pretend not to know so as to gain the upper hand.
Agreed.
So that way I could strike in a more timely fashion.
But would Rob be capable of successfully pulling that off? Because he was fairly convincing. Actually, let me think back. Was he convincing? Can I roll a brains to see if like insight
Sure.
specifically on when he was? I think his reaction to when I said I'd never met you in this one.
Yeah.
And that is a 17.
Yeah. It was, as far as you can tell,
Earnest, as far as you can
it was
tell?
earnest. Yeah.
Cool.
I have a question. So Teddy has been looking into inconsistencies in Bald.
Yes.
Has there been anyone that he's met? Has there been anyone in town that he recognizes that maybe like other people don't?
Oh, like someone who wasn't here.
Yeah.
There's one person who is involved right now that was not before.
Who?
Their name is Olive.
Olive?
Olive. Olive.
The other reindeer.
That's a good joke, and I know what you're referencing.
Also known as Ollie,
Okay.
and also known as Liv.
Okay.
Has Teddy... So, Olive was not in Season 1,
Correct.
the Season 1 timeline?
Has
Was not-
Olive always been here in this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, okay. So, what I mean is there anyone that wasn't in this one that is now?
That was also in the other one.
That was in Season 1, but
Yeah.
but is in Season 2 without anyone else knowing who they are?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to roll brains?
No.
Olive's a good lead, though.
Okay.
We should remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a
So
pencil.
there are actually in the time that you've been like looking for inconsistencies and stuff, you had noticed that there were several people who weren't here, who are now, like exactly.
Okay.
And I guess give me a brains roll right now.
6.
Dang, okay. You of all people would remember, for the most part. One of the people is Nicole.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay. So if
And what you end up going through here is that you remember seeing through the security cam footage, the people that were being brought up to the stage and like killed and just like put in a pile.
yeah.
And every single one of those people was not here when you immediately like came out of the chest. And for the past 2 months, you have been seeing them around town.
Okay. So I think Teddy would have been the most familiar with Cole, probably. Like, I don't think there's any other...
No, yeah,
people
there were
he's,
no other
directly
like
familiar
really
with.
really familiar people.
I think Teddy, one of the days in the last 2 months, went either to go ride the bus or wherever Cole is right now, and tried to see if Cole would call him Teddy. Like, tried to see if there was any recognition there.
Gotcha.
The reason that I'm asking all of this is I want to see if Teddy if this is a phenomenon that Teddy has noticed with other people.
Sure. Yeah. I think a lot of the instances go about like how this one did,
Okay.
where like Cole would say, like, "Oh, come on board, Teddy," like that kind of a thing, and it could be either like maybe you think it is,
Okay.
or like literally some people in town call you that, and
Okay.
you're new in town.
Yeah.
You're like definitively new and are now a kid of the Thompsons,
Yeah.
who are sort of like high profile because one of them's a YouTuber.
So does that mean people like Cole aren't new to the town, and the people who have always been here? Like,
They are new to the town.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
as well. But like,
So they would also stand out, but Teddy like.
Teddy, as a kid, I think
Yeah.
probably stands out more than an adult who could have just moved. To
Plus, you are a protagonist, which means you have like a thing about you.
So I think Teddy says, so a couple of weeks ago, I went and rode the bus.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you've seen her around, right?
The bus?
Cole.
Oh, Cole. Yeah.
She was driving the bus again, and she
Yeah.
called
And
me
she wasn't.
Teddy.
She called you Teddy too?
So
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they just know me as Teddy
They
because
could.
like, that's
I mean,
just
I
what
do.
people
I
call
slip
me.
up sometimes.
Like you guys
but,
say
like,
Teddy sometimes.
Yeah, I
like,
try to stick to Tank, but it is very possible actually that yeah, I think my grandpa and I were on the bus. We might have been talking about we remember to say new, but we think we did call you Teddy.
Yeah.
So
I
maybe
mean
she heard that.
that's okay. I just
Yeah.
What about
Let's-
Andy? Like, how does Andy refer to you to other people?
Andy's almost always called me Tank.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Even in the first one.
Yeah.
Also, just real quick, just for Spencer's benefit. So, if what I'm gathering is correctly based off of those observations, the idea is that the people that we witness being killed are also new in town.
Yes.
So, roughly around whenever Teddy came back, Bald experienced a surge of new arrivals with all these people who.
And it seemed like it was over time, like they weren't all
Yeah.
at the same time, but over the last 2 months.
it's like staggering.
And we know that the bullies, like Big Rob, was also killed by Little P. So that.
But they existed in season 2 Bald. Like they
Oh,
have
they
always
had.
existed.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Good to know about all of
Yeah.
them.
We can't. We do have to keep in mind. I don't. There is. It is. I think much more likely this time that there is a reasonable explanation, because so far
Yeah.
things have mostly made sense beyond the like one big whoa of it. But I think we should be careful about letting ourselves get too much into like conspiracy theories because
We're
this
still
time
in the
it just might
shadow
just not
zone.
be true. Well, okay, if we go far enough, then this is all a dream that our past us are having. But hey, you can talk to your dad about it. He's probably still
Why do you
rolling
mention
on
that?
one.
Well, in the shadow place, Andy would always wake up on the same day, and now we've woken up on the same day.
Well,
Wait,
no,
no,
exactly.
no, because she was doing like a loop.
Like
It
a
was the same
Groundhog's
day.
Day.
We've done
Yeah.
different days.
But it's just a bigger loop.
I mean, it could be, Frankie, for sure. I don't know that we've seen any evidence of that, but it could be.
Gertie, do you want to like talk to them about?
Okay, let's not make this a big deal, but I've been having dreams about the Shadow Place.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, nothing's really come of them. I have been writing them down. And
Sorry, but you're not on Creepy Dreamers, are you?
I thought about it, but no,
Okay.
I'm not.
Oh, I just went if I had read the interview. Okay. If we...
Well, except for, I mean, I saw Gertie in my dream last night, and she saw me, and it was the same dream.
It was like we were in the same reality.
Listen, we already talked about it. We don't. It's not like. I mean, it's not the shadow plays. Like we're like. It's just a dream. But like.
Are you sure that you... When you
Where
say
did
it was the same
CJ
dream,
come
like, how
from?
do you... See,
What?
Where did CJ come from? How did CJ become CJ?
Australia, I think.
No, I mean, the shadow place came from CJ,
Yeah.
but why?
CJ was just special, I guess.
Why aren't we special?
Well, we're special in our own way, Frankie.
No, what I'm saying is, it's a new shadow place, and I think we're inside it. And I think
I don't think so. I don't think
CJ
that's...
passed it on to
we're
Ted.
not-
No,
we're not in
I
a-
look.
Yeah.
You could keep running on that, but I'm just gonna. I want to veto that and
I
just say
really-
it's not. We know it's not.
I agree with
It's not-
Derry.
it's not.
I honestly do
Derry.
think that it just might be repercussions of the experiences.
We're gonna
that
be
we
thinking
had.
a lot of things. Like we're kids again too, so our imaginations are all hyperactive and
Wait, Frankie, why were you out here?
yeah.
Oh, I was following a person who was sneaking around Declan's treehouse a couple months ago.
What?
What?
What? Oh yeah, somebody broke into Declan's treehouse, did something behind a
Oh my
sliding door or
God!
something.
Declan told me about that,
Wait.
but they had.
Yeah, they just trashed the place. It was animalistic.
They did. It was
Where-
horrid.
where'd they go?
It took weeks for me and Hermione to help them
chest.
clean
They
that
were
up.
going to the chest, which I'm currently running on the theory is probably a portal.
Who was this? And we should move to the chest. But who were you following?
Oh, I don't know. They were wearing a light jacket.
Okay.
Well,
Out of character. Frankie does know,
No.
right? Didn't it was?
I know it's a figure in a light jacket.
Wasn't it Big Rob?
no.
No.
Big Rob
oh.
just happened to be in the woods.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
We gotta go to the chest then. Right now. Right now.
Okay,
Let's go.
Let's go.
So he never found the person he was following. He found Big Rob instead.
Exactly. Ran into Big Rob.
Gotcha.
Gosh.
I mean,
Gosh.
if you want to role fight, yeah, you just get there.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, I want to roll and I want to get there
Can I
slower.
go first, since I didn't roll.
Sure.
Okay. I'll wait for them.
Teddy.
So you all arrive at the chest, and it
Well, hold on. I arrive at the chest, and then they
and then all
arrive
of you
at
arrive at the chest, and it is BB on the ground or are you
I'm
carrying?
holding
You're
BB.
holding- Okay.
I'm curled up just like this.
Yeah.
Frankie is anxious.
Okay.
Frankshius.
But you all
Franxious.
you all get to the chest, and it's like as it was.
Teddy throws it open.
There's nothing in there.
Frankie climbs in.
Frankie, are you sure you saw someone here?
Well, not here, but they're like heading over here. Close the chest.
No.
I'm gonna pull Gertie. Close the chest. I'm gonna see where I show up.
No.
No.
If anyone's gonna go in the chest, I think it should.
No one's going in the chest.
I'm already in the
Well,
chest.
but I mean,
No.
to experiment.
No.
I mean, I'll go in the chest for a second.
I mean,
Here, give me BB.
to be fair, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, nothing's
so-
gonna happen. But just to,
You can climb in the chest with me, but you don't get to take me out of the chest, take BB away from
okay,
me,
fine,
and then
fine.
get to do the thing I did. But come on, you can
Okay.
do it.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Gertie, just-
Nothing's gonna happen, Teddy. Just
Teddy, it's life is normal.
just to like cross it off the list of like. Go ahead. Close the chest.
Derry goes to close the chest.
Okay, if Derry's doing it, Teddy
Yeah.
is putting his hands up there.
Cool. Derry
Okay.
closes it.
You close
Teddy
it.
closes it.
It is now closed.
Right when you close it, there's a loud bang.
Teddy throws the chest
for
open
sure.
again.
It was a firework off in the distance.
Yeah.
See, here we are.
They're still there.
Okay.
You hear a voice, just like off, like past the trees a little bit, like, "Hey, Tank, the rest of you, come on!" And it's Andolin.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, like we're all here now, so like we're gonna, I don't know, we're gonna do something, and then
yeah.
and
Big
then we're gonna
dinner
do fireworks or something.
Mm-hmm.
Go out to the.
Was that you just now?
The
explosion?
The firework? No,
Yeah.
I think that was someone off at a different campsite. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bright out for that yet. And Andalin like comes into view. So what's up? Why are we having a party in the chest?
No, we were just making sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've also done that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We alone?
Yes.
I'm glad it was okay. I
Yeah.
mean, not that it would ever have not been.
Sure.
Gertie takes Frankie aside for just a second. You okay, Kit?
I don't think it's over.
We can talk about it later tonight.
Big Rob like recognized me more than I'm comfortable with in this one. They're not like you haven't heard about them like watching us or anything, have you? Because I don't want to.
No.
I don't want to be on their radar again.
No, I haven't heard of him watching out for you or anything.
Okay.
No.
He called me Teddy.
Yeah.
It could be nothing.
It could be nothing.
It's definitely nothing. But like,
Yeah. Okay.
If you could like keep an eye out on them and like ask your friends if they've seen it or heard anything. I just want to make sure that we're not. I'm not worried about supernatural stuff. I'm still worried about those three.
Sure.
So
Yeah. Y'all want to stay here? Go back?
I'd
Let's
like
go
to
back.
go back.
Yeah, let's go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go back, and you all have.
as we're leaving, I
Yep.
want to turn around and roll brains on the chest.
Okay.
And just as we're walking away.
Can I do that too?
Yes.
I'll roll brawn on the chest.
I want to roll grit on the chest to stare it down.
The first fucking time, I think, ever.
No, impossible.
I'm pretty sure
He
if you go
exploded, by the
back,
way.
that's a 13 on
Nice.
brains for Mr. Teddy Tank Thompson.
Mark an adversity point.
Yeah. So you both, as you're on your way back, you're both walking, and you stop, and Gertie, you look back at the chest, and nothing like really sits with you or anything, and you might even like glance at Teddy and like give a little nod, and you start going back with everyone else, and Teddy, you linger with the chest for a moment longer, and it's kind of like a flash. You see like that light, that band of light like opening up and something reaching down for you again. And it's not necessarily like, oh, you're getting this vision, but it's like you're seeing yourself pulled out of the chest, and for the first time since being out of the chest, you are realizing that you remembered it wrong. You didn't climb out of the chest. You came to already out, and the chest was open behind you. And next time on Hijinks and Handlebars,
We will find out that CJ's been doing this all along. Dang.
thank you for watching another episode of Hijinks and Handlebars. We love that you have watched this. We love that you stayed. Hopefully, if you haven't seen any more episodes, you go back and you watch all of those. All of them, again, are in a playlist called Hijinks and Handlebars, all on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel. If you are watching this on YouTube and a VOD, please comment. I go back and I read all the comments, and it's like awesome to hear that stuff from you and see that stuff. Also, comments kind of help the algorithm. I mean, I'm just going to say it. That would be awesome if everybody who watches
Praise
this,
be the algorithm.
even if you watch us on Twitch, go to YouTube and like leave a comment about.
Tell us what your favorite moment from this episode
Yeah,
is.
what's your favorite
Or your
moment from
least
the
What are
episode?
your
favorite moment.
theories? What do you think's
If
going
I could put
on?
it this
Give us
way,
some mom strength notes.
go back to episode 1 and like leave a message of how you genuinely feel, so that like if this is something that you would tell yourself watching that first episode, tell yourself why you would want to keep watching, and just go back to episode 1 and drop that for yourself,
But
so
also
other people
this
can see
episode.
that.
Definitely also
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. We'll be back again next Tuesday. Nice. We do this every Tuesday, 6:30 PDT. Currently PDT. And next week we will be plus one person.
Oh,
Yeah, we are having Chris Tanemato back on to reprise his role of Shei Nakazawa.
I'm very excited.
So that'll be exciting. This time, Chris is going to be joining us for 2 episodes. So
and I will not be here for the second.
Yeah, Jonas won't be here for the second one. So we'll have 1 episode with 5 cast members, and then we'll have one down with 4 where Chris is here. It won't be a bonus like non-linear episode. Literally, Chris is hopping in on the action. Like
It'll be more like a Pappy Fox episode.
yes, exactly.
The two of them.
It'll be like a Pappy Fox episode. So cool. That's awesome. That's something to look forward to. Tell all your friends about this. For everybody who has been watching, like, thank you very much. Again, like, check out the subreddit because it would be cool to start doing stuff with that.
And it is /r/hijinks and handlebars. I think it's just spelled out, right?
It's not and. It's just r/Hijinks Handlebars.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Great. So check that out. Share with your friends. Comment on the VODs. Like and subscribe. And also get a hold of us on Twitter and Instagram, which we'll be talking about here in a moment. Other than that, thank you. And I have been William, the GM for Hijinks Handlebars. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at kwilliamwhite. You can also find me here, not tomorrow, but Friday. Friday for the finale of Monster of the Week. It won't be tomorrow because of scheduling conflicts, but we are doing it Friday. So check in on that. It's the finale for Arc 4. It's the final finale before it's the penultimate finale.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for it. I'm very nervous about how that's going to go. But yeah, don't come back tomorrow if you've been keeping up with that show. Come back on Friday. We'll post about it. Check out our social medias. And then also, last thing, end of the month, August 28th, Court of Corvids, baby. Pathfinder 2nd Edition,
Coming
actual
back.
play, live stream. We have recorded 2 episodes for it because of also scheduling conflicts. So they were really fun. They were super awesome.
Yeah.
Jonas and I are both on that. It is GM'd by Indigo, who hasn't gotten to GM on this channel for a while,
I think since we played Pathfinder.
well, except for with Uncommon Trust.
Oh, yeah.
Some stuff here and there, but this is a long-running, long-form campaign, and Indigo is in the grit, in it.
Outbreak.
Boom. So that's going to be really exciting. That'll be coming out August 28th, and we'll be going through to about October, where Outbreak will happen, and then Monster of the Week will happen after that for the finale. Something like that. But cool.
like that.
So
Scary
stay
things.
around. Stick
Yes.
around. K. William White. Thank you.
K. William White. Well, I am Jonas. Yes, I have been Jonas playing Derry Nazari. You can find me on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse. And I will be also on that Monster of the Week show on Friday. You'll also see me starting the 28th on Court of Corvids. And, more good stuff to come in the future. I don't have nearly enough people tweeting at me about very hyper-specific JoJo Legend of Zelda references. So if you've got those, at Jonas Newhouse is the receptacle for them.
I've been Sam Richardson playing Teddy Tedward Tank Thompson. You can find me on Twitter at Laggardson, Laggardson. And as William and Jonas have already set up, you can find me here not tomorrow night, but actually on Friday night for the grand finale of Monster of the Week, Mrs. Montessori. It's been really, really fun. This arc has been very
A joy.
exciting,
Very, very fun.
and
Only good
interesting.
emotions.
Only good emotions on this one. Only good emotions.
I cried really hard in the last episode, so if you're interested in seeing any of that, I would dip into that.
It's real good. We have 3 2/3 arcs up on YouTube right now. So if you haven't caught that show before, you can go catch up and hang out with us. We're not doing the last arc until I think October. Yes, is yet to be set in stone. But
Further away
at some
than
point
that.
in the future, so you have time to catch up.
November.
November sometime, my producer is saying.
My producer is coughing.
My producer is dying.
He's on the floor.
Oh no. This is his
they're
new house,
burying
too.
him. They're burying him.
damn.
Oh, the body is rising.
Outbreak Undead starts now.
So please come check that show out. It is so much fun to run, and Jonas and William and our other player Sam are absolutely just so amazing and so incredible. Their characters are I have a hard time doing bad things to them because I like them all so much.
Here's the job you were given.
Please come check it out. You can find that on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel in a playlist called Monster of the Week. Thanks.
I will always be Franny, playing Gertie Fox. And you can find me on Instagram at JUST_FRANNIE. And if you're feeling overwhelmed by how many Monster of the Week episodes there have been and you haven't caught up, I'm in the same boat. But I'm on my way. I'm like already halfway through Garinger. So, catch up with me, won't you?
Join Franny in the chat in the YouTube VODs.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Spencer LaBelle.
Nothing else?
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Good night and good luck.
Yeah, we'll see you all for Monster of the Week on Friday, and we'll see you all for this again on Tuesday next week. So thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.